Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's girls and boys duels between Boyden-Hull Rock Valley Nighthawks and your Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I will be running the broadcast tonight. Our announcers tonight will be Adam Top and Mitch Lupkus. Adam, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thanks. Look forward to these home duels every year to get a chance to, be a part of it and see what these guys can do. And the girls, I'm coming off a couple big wins, and they can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, the girls came Tuesday. We had the conference tournament. I was broadcasting that one. We had the Lions won quite handedly there. And so that's the third year in a row. So congratulations to Coach Jager and his girls for their third straight Siouxland Conference championship. We will be joined here momentarily by Coach Mitch Lupkus. He is coaching junior high boys at the moment, so he will be here as soon as he can get out of doing that and get back from George. But just to let everyone know, he is going to be on the mic. So those of you that know Mitch, just give him a little slack. He's, sometimes he gets a little excited up here.
And fashionably late.
And fashionably, that's true.
That's all right.
That's true. But anyway, we're going to have, so the order of events for everyone, if you're just tuning in, how we're going to run this tonight is going to be the JV girls matches are going to start tonight. There's going to be 5 JV girls matches. Then we're going to run the boys JV matches. We'll have 6 boys JV matches. And then we'll have the girls varsity duel followed by the boys varsity duel. Also want to mention it is senior night here tonight here in Rock Rapids for the Lions. And so what we're going to do at about 10 to 6 in about 10 to 11 minutes, we're going to have our senior night. So we are, that's why we're kind of on broadcast here a little bit early so that we can make sure that we get that senior night on the camera. But we also have a couple senior interviews here to go through, our Lions Den interviews. I've got a new, not a new group of kids doing them, but some additional kids in my audio video production class doing them. So we got a few of those done, 2 of them done, and we're going to have those here momentarily for you. As we do every year, every senior will be interviewed, and we'll have them on one of our broadcasts between the fall and winter seasons. We're getting down to the last few of them here, but we will get the ones we haven't had, we will get them. That is unless they just refuse to sit down and be interviewed. Doesn't happen very often, but had a couple of them.
Kind of tough to track them down sometimes.
Yeah, I can't
make them do it.
Can't force them to do it. So, but anyway, we're going to have those interviews shortly here after these words from our sponsors.
Murphy Family Dentistry has been serving and supporting the Lions and all of Northwest Iowa for over 25 years. We are located in Rock Rapids just off Highway 75. Our friendly staff is ready to help cheer up your smile for another Lion victory. Call us today to schedule for all your dental needs or visit us online at www.josephmurphydental.com.
My name's Elin, and I like sports because I like watching them.
My name's Miles, and I just like the school in general because our teachers are nice and we get to do a lot of fun stuff.
Hi, my name's River, and I like the sports teams because my mom coaches the basketball team.
Super Defaults, local, true, insurance, real estate, all for you.
Hello and welcome to the Lions Den, where we interview our seniors for the 2025-2026 school year. And I am here with Avery Littlefield. Avery, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
All right, and what does your schedule look like for this year?
So my first 2 periods, I have CAPS Med, and then I come back to the school for Spanish, algebra, then I go to anatomy, and then finish off my day with novel. And then I go to the Lyon County chiropractor to do a work study there.
Nice. And what would you say your favorite class would be?
Probably my novel class, because it's my chillest class.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say your hardest class would be?
Algebra, for sure.
As you just got a couple math credits to make up before you can graduate?
Yeah.
All right, and what was the biggest challenge in your high school career so far?
I would say my math, algebra for sure. It's always been a struggle, so I found it to be quite challenging.
Mm-hmm. What will you be doing after high school?
I plan to go to Northwestern, where I will try to get a degree and become a physical therapist. So.
Nice. And what are your hobbies inside or outside of school?
Hanging out with my friends. I love to rollerblade. Sports. I work. Going to youth group. Just hanging out.
And what would you say your favorite part about Central Lyon would be?
Probably my friends that I've made, friendships.
And who has had the biggest impact on your high school career?
My coaches, especially Coach Jager.
And what activities are you in or extracurriculars?
Pep club, track, wrestling. That's about it.
And I've heard you were going to be doing wrestling, and that is what this broadcast is going to be for. And what class will you be in this?
125. We're wrestling 125 tonight.
Okay. And what has been your favorite memory of high school?
Sports, for sure. The bonds that I've made throughout it with my friends.
And if you could go back, what would you tell freshman yourself to help you through your 4 years of high school?
Just relax and enjoy it. It's not that big of a, like, just take your time through it. You're fine.
And also, while you have the spotlight, would you like to say anything else?
No, just enjoy your time in high school. It goes by pretty fast.
Awesome. Thank you for watching this Lions Den interview. We will get you right back to the action after a word from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Hit one out of the park with a new or pre-owned vehicle from Papik Motors. With 3 convenient locations in Laverne, Rock Rapids, and Sibley, our team is ready to help with all of your automotive needs. Swing in today and let the hometown team be your dealer of choice, or visit us online at papik.com.
Papik Motors makes it so easy.
Students in high school sports learn to live active lifestyles, the value of hard work, teamwork, and juggling the demands of academic and sports schedules teaches time management skills, all necessary for success beyond high school. Practices, games, and tournaments are all lessons in perseverance, and through it all, growth of friendships that will last a lifetime. DeNoble Austin & Company PC, a proud sponsor of Central Lyon Sports.
Welcome to Lions Den, where we get to know our students a little more in depth. Today I'm joined by Maria Metzger. Maria, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start in the classroom. Maria, what is your class schedule like this semester?
This semester I start out with accounting first period, then I go to Novel 2, and then I have AP Calc and FCS for FCCLA, and then I have my study hall for my college class, Spanish, and then work release.
What's your favorite class?
I like FCS for my in-school classes, just because it's...
What's your hardest?
Definitely AP Calc.
Yeah, I agree. What other things do you do outside of school?
I go to work every day, usually working either at the motel, cleaning motel rooms, or I go do office work with one of my bosses. And yeah, other than that, I like to bake as one of my hobbies.
What have you most enjoyed about Central Lyon so far?
One of my favorite things that we do is May term at the end of every year in high school. I like the time of just flexible classes.
For sure. What are some of your favorite memories in your past 3 years of school?
Yes, once again, I would say May term.
Oh, for sure.
But then also going to like different state events for SCCLA and the competitions there. And yeah, traveling.
So what would you say your plans are for after high school?
As of now, my plans are accounting at NCC for 2 years, and then if I end up going for 4 years, then I'll just transfer somewhere. So, yeah.
What advice would you have for our current freshmen?
The advice I would give is to be respectful to all the staff.
Thank you, Maria, for joining us. And now we'll send it back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
On top of a hill in the heart of our little town, there's a place where the coffee's always hot and the smells are even warmer. At Hilltop, we brew more than just coffee. We brew connection, comfort, and community. Locally roasted, lovingly served, always welcoming. Come in, slow down, and stay a while. Hilltop, your coffee, your community.
A community is a place, but it's also a connection. It's where we all plant roots, raise our families, build our lives, and take care of each other. It's something we have in common, and it takes world-class care to keep communities like ours strong. We work together to live, to hope, to heal, because that's what neighbors do. Here for all, here for good. Sanford Health.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids as we're getting set to start with our girls JV matches. We want to thank our seniors for sitting down and getting those interviews done. Also want to thank Zach and Jason, two of my students in my class, getting that done for us. Welcome in to the broadcast, Coach Mitch Lupkus. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Jeff. Back again. Here we go.
Yeah, our first home duel in Rock Rapids. We do have one more duel, boys duel. It's actually, I was told today we added 4 teams.
Oh, wow.
So it was going to be just a single duel with CLGLR and Bishop Heelan, and now there's going to be, we're going to have 5 teams here, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe 6 teams here, something like that. It's going to be a big one.
In George, or is it home?
That one's here in Rock Rapids. It'll
Okay.
be be February 10th, I do believe.
Oh, so that's that'd be the week of districts.
Yes,
Or
the Tuesday
week
before.
Week before.
Yeah,
Usually that Heelan duel is.
Yep. And so we will have that here in Rock Rapids. I'm not positive on all the teams that are coming. I know Akron Westfield is one because Coach Eben was talking about the fact that they don't see them. And they and if they don't see them on that night, they won't see them at all until district. So they wanted to duel them just to kind of see the wrestlers.
Would that be our pickup date from losing the West Lyon Okoboji one?
So the West Lyon Okoboji is going to be made up on the last Monday of January.
Okay.
So they're just going to add some. They're just going to add some duels. I think they didn't go to Emmetsburg this year, right, because of weather. And so I think they're just trying to get a few more matches and try to see a few different teams and those sorts of things.
Well, and also, too, we're back down to 1A this year.
Correct.
And this is the first year that we've been down to 1A, I want to say, since maybe our first year after we joined.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So 2012 or 2013, I want to say, was our last year down in 1A. So I know that Coach Eben has adjusted the schedule to face more 2A teams, like, throughout the year, because that's who you're seeing postseason. Well, now all of a sudden, now we drop back down to 1A.
Yep.
So now we got to adjust the schedule again to get those 1A teams back on the schedule.
And next year, with whatever 15-team conference or 15 teams in the conference, that's going to really change it up because we're not adding any 1A schools. I don't think. Maybe Western's 1A, but there aren't a lot of them. It's mainly big schools.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Spencer
is a 3A, or are they still 2A?
Spencer they go back and forth every year.
Okay. So, but anyway, one of the bigger schools, and then Cherokee's a 2A, I believe. Storm Lake's definitely not a 1A school.
Yeah, they're a 3A.
They're a 3A. So you're not adding any more 1A competition for the most part. Once we expand that the conference next year. It is what it is.
Yep.
I believe there's 6 dates for conference duels next year. I don't understand why there aren't 5 dates of of triangulars, but they,
I don't know. You're the math guy.
Yeah, I used to be a math guy. But anyway,
we should also clarify too. In wrestling, there's actually is only 3 classes total.
Yep, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 1A, 2A, 3A. So for you, for some of you guys that don't know, so we've always been the middle class, and now we're one of the bigger 1A schools, and I think we'll be down to 1A now for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get started senior night, but just to touch on that, the new state rules. You do not count all of the beds number of a sharing school, which is why we moved down.
Yep.
Our overall number is actually slightly higher than last year, but because of the fact we're not counting every single kid from Georgia Little Rock, we will move down based on that. And that's a new rule that just cross country was the first sport to have that, and then it moved into the winter season. Football was not affected this year because of the districts classes were already set, back in January before they made this rule. But that is the reason why we have moved down. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, I believe, is
stay in 2A.
Stay in 2A for this year. I'm not really sure.
You know what?
They might. I mean, with their enrollment numbers
they might have gone
be
down too.
They might have gone down
Yeah.
too. Okay.
I think, Jeff, I don't know for sure exactly.
I didn't look before.
But I want to say that they are the biggest 1A school.
That could easily be. I could. They're going to be right on the border if they're not.
I know they're slightly bigger than Central Line Georgia Little Rock combined for sure. And
now I got to find the beds numbers.
Yeah. You can go to the Iowa Boys Association website to find all the class. If you're really interested and you're sitting at home, you can do that. But we are going to get going here with our senior night. We're going to recognize our seniors and their parents tonight, as it is the only girls and boys duel here in Rock Rapids. I'm going to try and zoom out my automatic camera here. I can manually move it if I'm quick enough. We'll zoom out. I'll zoom it back in when we're ready. First up for the girls is going to be Briley Benz, senior Briley Benz.
Okay.
And also Aubrey Benz, Briley Benz and Aubrey Benz. Then we have Haley Godberson. And we have Molly Koniczki. We have Avery Littlefield. And now we have our boy wrestler seniors. First up for the boys, Cameron Jurens. Then we have Dylan Mulder. And we have our last senior, Kendrell Thomas. And our boys wrestling manager senior, Shakita Stewart. Now our senior cheerleaders, Claire Ryder. And next up is Kira Van Berkom. And those are our seniors stretched out across. We want to thank our senior wrestlers, senior managers, senior cheerleaders, and their parents. You know, wrestling is like most other sports. It takes a lot of dedication, especially wrestling. You know, wrestling, some of those sports you usually start when you're really young. A lot of travel involved for parents and kids. So we want to thank all of them for their dedication to the CLGLR girls and boys wrestling programs. Next year we'll have our first 4-year members, I believe.
For girls
For
wrestling.
girls wrestling,
yeah.
that is.
Yep,
I should
yep.
clarify. Our first 4-year members, as this is only the 3rd year of girls wrestling in the state of Iowa, so we'll have our first 4-year members next year for the girls wrestling program. And once again, I want to thank those parents and those students for their dedication.
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
I did my research.
Okay.
Denver is the smallest Class 2A school with 208.
Okay.
Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is the largest 1A school at 205.5.
Okay.
Down to the half.
I am doing a appreciation to our officials. Thank those guys. Both of them were also at the conference tournament, girls conference tournament over in Okoboji on Tuesday. So thank them for all their hard work. throughout the season. I believe I talked to, it wasn't one of these guys, it was another younger guy. I think he told me, as I was running the girls junior high meet over in West Lyon back in November, he told me he had like 85 dates
Yeah.
this year between junior high girls and boys and varsity or high school girls and boys. 85 dates.
Not a lot of.
As I said, there's probably not a lot of guys that are wanting to do it.
Well, there's just not a lot of refs anymore in any sport. We struggle finding refs, and now you've added a whole nother season of girls. You know, so it's just a lot of dates.
Yep. Looks like we are about ready to get started with our national anthem. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our first JV girls match after these words from our sponsors.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for my college career and beyond.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
You love our lineup of legendary Pizza Ranch pizzas. And now, get ready to love the Big Popper. Loaded with cream cheese, Italian sausage, jalapenos, sweet peppadew peppers, and a honey hot sauce drizzle. A little sweet, a little heat, and a whole lot of flavor. Try the Big Popper Pizza, along with our new Chicky Chicky Boom Boom Salad. Only for a limited time, only at Pizza Ranch.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we are getting ready to start the night off here. We will start with our girls JV matches. We have 5 girls JV matches, and then we will have our boys JV matches. There are 6 boys JV matches. And then we'll have our girls varsity duel followed by our boys varsity duel.
It's the first time we've had a duel with just one mat with both boys and girls.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Jeff, them slides look great.
What
now?
now?
Video board.
Oh yeah, yes, those are well, it's a combination joint effort as Coach
Yes.
Slupkis did the boys ones for the duel over in George earlier this season, and I did the this one for the girls for this one since we didn't have a girls one over in George Little Rock this year.
First match here, JV girls, Mia Darnell from Boyden-Hull Valley and Raya Kelderman from CLGLR.
Pretty sure Raya wrestled varsity last year, if I'm not correct.
Yep. Hits a slide by, goes
Yep.
behind her, gets a takedown for 3. Again, goes right to work on top.
Yep. Getting that wrist control, staying on the outside.
Yep. Working a hard chop on top. Again, got a long arm, so she tries to get that wrist control, looking for a Turk, doesn't get it. Good base up by Darnell.
There you keep her.
Again, Kelderman, tough ride here on top, looking for a half Nelson, looking for a turn.
Keeping the pressure down on the back of her chest, just kind of keeping her flat.
50 seconds left in the first period. Again, a lot of pressure. Darnell with looking to turn into the pressure.
Break down to the single there.
And Darnell picks up the reversal for 2.
Kelderman has that arm trap, trying to.
Yep, now she's trying to circle out front. 20 seconds left, so she's looking for a couple of points of her own. But Darnell's got the
feet in still.
Got some back points. A 2 count for the back points.
Trying to stretch that arm. A few more swipes there. Short time here at the edge of the mat. One, there we are, into the first period.
Brings us to the end. So we're 4 awarded. So Darnell leads this match 6-3.
Red's choice. Red will defer to choice.
Green will go neutral.
Kelderman chooses neutral.
Kelderman tries to go back to the slide-by attempt that she was successful with in the first period. I'm guessing Darnell will be sitting on that a little bit. She's gonna have to go to something else. Snap down to a low single. Keeping her head right close to the ankle. She needs to work up. Cut the corner now. Cut the corner.
There you go.
And she does for a 3 takedown. Minute 30 left. 6-6. Again, a lot of pressure. She's keeping a lot of pressure. Kelderman got herself in trouble in the first period when her hips hit the mat.
Yep,
She's got to keep her hips up off the mat. Got to keep her hips over top her and keep that pressure. Minute left.
Working for that hand control still. Fighting. Looking for a half. Let's see if she can get to that side now and run it.
She's got it. She's a little high. Needs to come back on her.
Settle in with your half now. Let's get that arm stretched out.
Needs to tee it up. Get chest to chest. So what she should ideally do. Yeah, there she goes. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist now. Work your chest back.
Oh. He wasn't afraid of you.
And Kelderman picks up the fall.
Pin.
And I do apologize. I do not have a working scoreboard. Wrestling is something that's not default on any of the things I have. So I'll have you guys just have to give score and time as much as possible.
Yeah, we'll work on that. Looks like up next, our next JV girls match is going to be Piper Cruz for Central Lyon Georgia Rock versus Cassie Lopez Morales from Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Could pop open track wrestling to get the ages of these girls.
Well, I can tell you the Piper's a freshman. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah, you should know that one by now.
Lopez gets the takedown for 3.
Takedown there, 3 points. Oh, Piper with the quick escape there. Make short work of that. Get those.
Minute 20 left. Three to 1 yet. Lopez lead.
Just under a minute in the first period.
Another slick slide by Lopez.
Piper doing a
No
good job.
No points.
Defending that. Piper with a little bit of a slide by attempt herself, and just 27 seconds left to go in the first period. Score still 3-1.
There, good shot. Good shot by Piper.
Yep.
See if she
Lift,
can finish this
just
off.
finish it up there,
and
right
she
at the end of the mat.
does.
Right at the end of the period too. Here, see if she can just
Needs to ride her
Right.
out.
She kept that arm in the takedown, looking to try to turn, get the hat. Oh, right there at the end of the period.
Big points at the end of the period there.
Oh. Green's choice. She's going to choose up. Choose top.
So Piper leads this 4-3.
Piper working hard to get arm control here. See if she can work that long arm, jump over the side.
It's not popping up for me here on track.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get used to the whole flow to track
Yep.
switch over this year.
Piper finds a butcher on top. She's circling the head, looking for the fall.
No grades.
Goes to a half Nelson. Pretty good little chain
Yep.
wrestling.
There we go. Yeah, she just
Scoop
keep
the
it.
head. Scoop the head. Keep that wrist out. Scoop the head.
Tough place to be for a minute here. See if Piper can get the pin.
And
there we
she
go.
does.
Winner by fall tonight, Piper Cruz.
And just because it's my kid, I'm going to try out my instant replay to make sure it's working for later. And it is working, so you see the replay here of the fall.
Nice.
Job, Piper. This is Piper's first year of wrestling, right?
Nope, she did both 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Next on the mat, we have Chloe Wissink of CLGLR and Maria Ranquillo.
Again, this is our 3rd of 5 JV matches.
Quick takedown there by Ronquillo, sorry.
Wissink trying to build the base, but a lot of pressure on top by Maria. Ranquillo is looking for another butcher.
Oh, there we go.
Wissink circles
Wissink,
out
circle
front.
around, circle out.
Doesn't quite get the escape. There she does.
There we go. Good.
3-1. Minute 5 left. Shot attempt by Ranquillo.
There we go.
And
Nice
a
little-
go behind for Wissink for the takedown.
I'll see they break it up.
Quick
Okay.
escape. Ties this up 4-4. Snap down to the mat by Ranquillo. Looks for a go behind on front head series.
Oop.
Actually has a
Both
cow
girl
catcher.
looking for headlocks here.
There's the 3 takedown.
Short time here in the first period. Oh. Well, we are right at the end of the
Out of
end
time.
of the period. will get awarded 2 back points there. Bring us the score to 9-4 in favor of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Got a question for you two. So on Tuesday when I was announcing, are they back points, near fall points, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not a wrestling guy.
The definition rule is near fall points.
Okay.
The slang is back points.
Okay.
Wissing did choose top. Start the second period here. See if she can break. Oh,
Marquillo gets the escape. Just just throughout these 3 matches, you just really see the sport of wrestling change, where with the 3-point takedown, you see a lot more of just choosing top or choosing on your feet. You don't see a lot of going underneath them anymore.
At one point, kind of almost is except for in a lot of a lot of college wrestling still, where it's that 1 point sometimes is the factor in the match. But
just that you just see it a lot more, where there's a lot more choosing top or choosing neutral, because it's just so much more points to get the takedown.
Yeah, the risk reward for.
I noticed on Tuesday, especially with the girls, it seemed like a lot more girls on their choice would go top compared to what I would remember from the boys. But
and that is one thing with just the difference of girls wrestling and the difference of boys wrestling, where you see the top is definitely a more dominant position to be in, primarily just because women don't have the upper body strength of like what men have.
Right.
And so when you look at trying to work your way up from bottom, that strength to lift your weight up.
Yep, a little bit.
They're 2 different sports, and that's the difference between the 2 sports is that, the top side, the top position is just really
Chloe's
more
got a
dominant than
half in,
women.
looks like here. Try to get around to the outside and run that. Well, there we go.
And she does get the turn, looking
Yeah.
for, and gets
Oh,
the fall.
the pin.
We'll see that quick action here on the replay. You see Chloe get her turned and get the quick fall.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for our 3rd JV match, as our 4th one coming up here.
And we have Ashton Knobloch, CLGLR, and Dana Munez of Boyden-Hull Valley.
Remind everyone, we do have a JV girls tournament coming up here on Monday from the Central Lyon Gym.
It's good to see the numbers in girls wrestling to need a JV level tournament. It's it definitely has grown in popularity, I think, in the girls.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Still not quite as many as the boys. We're only expecting probably around 60 to 70 wrestlers, but it'll be a little unique. I don't know if it's been announced yet, but we're actually going to have, I believe it's Sioux Center and Okoboji HMS varsity duel here that night as well.
Oh.
A makeup duel.
Okay.
So we're going to wrestle a round of JV on 2 mats, and then we'll have the varsity duel on 1 mat and the second round of JV on the other mat.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Is that just because we had the mat set up?
Yeah, because we had and we have officials hired, and yes.
That makes sense, that.
Munez with the takedown for 3.
I say as long as they're willing to let us have the gate and concessions, why not have it, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, a little boost to the financials for the school for activities account.
Jeff, how many girls total are out for CLGLR?
I believe it's 23.
23
Wow.
girls.
It's pretty good for their
maybe
third
24
year,
actually. Maybe
third
24.
year in the program.
Yep.
But it's what happens with success too. 3 years in a row they won the Siouxland Conference tournament.
Yep.
Just Coach Jagger down there is building a good program, and girls are buying into it. Multi-year. Letter winners, and just keep coming back. It's good to see. Score still is 3-0 in favor of the Rock Valley wrestler. Short time to go in the first period. 10 seconds left. Munoz is riding hard on top there. End of the first.
Red's choice. Red will defer. Green will go top. Jeff, you got to tell your Uncle Dan to get a haircut.
Starting to look like your dad.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
I don't know what it is about my family, man.
They just love that hair.
They love that 70s hair, man.
Flow.
Knobloch gets her flat. Has a
arm bar looking to.
Yep, just a wrist tilt. And she's got it. Settling in for a pin.
See if she can stretch that arm, get chest to chest.
Well, gotta work. And she does get it.
Ashton Knobloch, winner by fall for Central Line Georgia Little Rock.
Take a look here on the replay. Again, another win by fall for the Lions as they are doing a good job. A little injury timeout here. We're going to just stay off our cameras. I don't have a camera that doesn't face the middle of the mat. My two new backboard cameras that I have to do. I have to thank Coach Lupkus because he gave me the idea to put those backboard cameras in, and so I did that before the basketball season. I thought maybe I could try and maneuver them to use them tonight.
Sure.
But our
overhead shot.
Your hoops look up, Jeff.
Our hoops look up, and the lift is in the activity center.
Oh.
Our scissors lift. Steve keeps telling me he's going to move it to the gym at some point, and it's been in the activity center for the entire, basically the entire year, except for the day that we brought it up here. We have to drive it up the sidewalk. And
give him a reason to get out of school grounds for a day or for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a light down there that they need to fix in the activity center gym, and so it's in there until they can get. They're waiting for it to get delivered, I think.
Sure.
But yeah, as soon as because I got some ideas for volleyball and wrestling when we. You know, if I can use that overhead shot.
Looks like Muniz will make it up off the mat.
Yeah.
Next up for
our JV match tonight, the fifth and final match
for the girls. We'll have boys after this.
Yep.
You have Calais Metzger and Tamara Vandenbosch for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Oh. Yep. Keep it going.
Yep, they did. They didn't reset.
Yep. Metzger with a hard snap attempt.
Working for.
Again, heavy on the head, working to snap her down flat.
I'm not sure what's on the mat.
Ref stoppage here, maybe a part of a headgear.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure what that is, but he threw it towards the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley
like
bench.
Maybe part of the Vandenbosch's chin strap or something there.
There she gets her.
Gets it. Okay.
Flat down, looking for a half, looking right away for the turn.
Bringing her back in. Oh.
Needs to get it. She needs to break her down, get her flat.
Working that half deep on this other side now here. Oh, keeps.
Oh, caught with the full.
Nelson there.
Switching side to side. Had them both in at the same time. So we'll restart here. 56 seconds left. Score is 3-1 in favor of Metzger. Vandenbosch will be down.
Guys, we have our first text of the evening.
Oh, wow.
From Coach Dwayne Postma.
Wow.
Dwayne Postma, not on the mic tonight, so
Yeah.
he's tuning in online.
Yep.
What happened there? Did he give it up finally, or did you get?
Metzger's gonna pretty close. She's close, and she does get
There
the
we
fall.
are, winner by fall.
41 seconds left in the first period.
See that replay real quick.
This has to be the first time in probably 30 years Coach
Hate to
Postma hasn't.
imagine.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a very, very long time.
Especially on the Lions Den or like recognition night. I mean, I think he lives for that. Dwayne, what are you doing, buddy? Come on.
I mean, he's. I think he's put his time in. I think
Yeah.
we'll get him. We'll give him a little break.
Nope.
I think when you hit 30 years of doing it, or however many years it's been, I think you're allowed to take a night off.
Yeah. Our first boys JV match of the night is going to be Jack Denny for Central Lyon George Little Rock versus Lincoln Miller from Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Jack Denny, freshman.
Yeah.
First year out for wrestling, actually. Never wrestled
really?
in middle
Good
school.
for him.
Never wrestled growing up, and he might have done the mini Mustangs a little bit, but yeah, he just decided that he wanted to go for wrestling this year.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like Lincoln Miller, also a freshman. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley boys do have their grades listed on the
program tonight.
Coach Postma, just 36 years.
36 years.
36 years. So.
Well, that's, I guess we'll cut him a little bit of a slack there.
Oh. We do have some surprises, I guess, in store for the people here in when we get to our varsity duels. We're going to try and do something a little special for the girls and boys. I'm not sure how well it's going to go over on the broadcast, but we'll when we get there, we're ready to start. We'll show you that. As currently they are changing the track. They got to log into the boys track wrestling in order to get these JV matches to go. Normally you've got a little break in between duels to do these sorts of things, but JV we're just kind of go as fast as possible. But we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors: Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport of Foltz Insurance and Real Estate.
Looks like we got it all ready. Here we go. Again, 132-pound weight class tonight. First JV match for the boys.
Shot attempt by Miller. And on a single, he cuts the corner. He's got the leg elevated.
Denny's with the nice little whizzer there,
Yep.
trying to fight it off.
And he does get the 3 points awarded. Doesn't get the whizzer out there. He finally got that whizzer out.
Well.
Again, Miller goes to work right on top. Hard chop. He's chopping that arm.
Lincoln Miller, also a freshman for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Tell you what, Jack Denny's doing a good job of
Yep.
moving on bottom.
Yeah, circling into that,
He's
just keeping it moved.
Biggest thing on bottom, what we always talk about is look at the pressure, right? Wherever the guy's, if he's chopping you on the side, look at the pressure. Look and turn to where the pressure is.
A little tilt here. Out of bounds. We'll
4 near fall.
We'll give a 4.
So 7-0, Miller lead. Minute left in the first. He's got to get his wrist back. Miller's got that wrist control. Looking for a seatbelt tilt again.
Denny able to free his wrist, but does need to work back up to his base here. And
Miller with a half Nelson attempt.
see if Denny can. Oh.
Come up now. Come up. Come up. Come up. Jack Denny's just sitting there with his head on the mat. He's got to get his head up. Get your head up. Get your butt on your heels. Get your pressure back. Get your wrist control.
Think he can hear you?
No, but he's about ready to here real soon.
Yeah. Right there at the end of the first period, score is going to be 7-0 in favor of the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley wrestler Lincoln Miller.
Jack Denny's choice. He's going to defer.
Defers.
Miller will go down.
Kind of opposite of what we're seeing in the girls. The boys still are choosing down.
Quick stand up by Miller. Returned by Denny. Miller back up to his feet. Mat return by Denny.
Just got a little.
Oh, no. Got his hips out of position. Front head situation. Miller gets the one escape.
Minute and a half to go in the second period.
A lot of hand fighting, passing by, looking to open them up for a shot attempt. And there's one by Miller, well defended by Denny.
Denny trying to work around that.
He's got his elbow
front
buried.
headlock, yeah.
He's got his elbow buried too deep.
Oh,
Miller
kind of gave
gets
up
to the
his
single
leg there.
and finishes
Work around for
three.
the three.
Again, goes right back to that seatbelt tilt, cross arm.
Yeah, just keeping that pressure down, waiting for them. Yeah.
There's the roll through.
That should be the major
Yep,
there.
There it is. There's the tech fall. So Miller will win that 15-0.
And just FYI, I was able to figure out how to get time and period on the scoreboard, but unfortunately, because when wrestling you use the fouls for basketball as the individual score and the team score for the team score, I can only put team score on there. So at least at home you'll be able to know what period and the time, and we'll have to just keep you up to date on the score.
Second JV match tonight. Central Lyon sends out Chevy Schubert versus Cam Miller for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. This is going to be at 144-pound weight class.
Again, Chevy Schubert, freshman.
Yep.
Shot attempt by Miller. Wizard attempt hard, defended by Schubert. Schubert ends up in a headlock situation. Miller will actually end up getting the takedown for three. Chevy Schubert as a freshman, we'll be saying that a lot for CLGLR tonight. There's a lot of freshmen on the roster for the Lions.
I believe half the team, actually.
Yep.
Freshmen.
16 of them, if I recall correctly.
That's actually more than half the team. But yes.
Big freshman class. So they've taken their bumps, their bruises, but learning curve.
Yeah. How did they do in middle school, Mitch?
They were good. They're a good, pretty good group.
Okay. Chevy with the reversal here.
Needs to flip his hips around. Get your hips the other way, Chevy. Be careful in the roll attempt by Miller. There it is.
Chevy Miller, the winner by fall tonight.
Chevy Schubert.
Schubert.
Yeah.
Versus Cam Miller.
Yep.
There we go.
And next up here for the Lions, Braden Boonder for CLGLR and Angel Morales, Boyden-Hull Valley. Boonder, a junior?
No, he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Jumping up to 165 pounds here.
Remind everyone that we have upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Monday, January 19th, we have JV Girls Wrestling Tournament at 5 p.m. Then Thursday, January 22nd, we have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus Sheldon at 4:15 p.m. in the Activity Center. And then Friday, January 23rd, we have basketball versus West Lyon. We'll have all levels. We'll have the JV and JVR boys starting at 4 in the Activity Center. Then we'll have the JV girls at 4:30 here in the gym. And finally, we will follow that up with our varsity girls and boys doubleheader here in the gym as well. Those events coming up here in the next week. No home basketball events this week. We actually had almost a full 2 weeks off of home basketball, as the Central Lyon Lions only have 2 home basketball games left in the regular season.
Oh, wow. Tomorrow night is George Little Rock's 3rd home game this week.
Oh, wow.
Big week.
Big week.
Big week for the Mustangs.
So that's a lot of setting up to do, Jeff.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Here we go. So we're on our way. Boonder and Morales.
Both guys just hand fighting here. Morales
Shot
in on the
attempt by
shot.
Morales with the finish. Pretty quick
finish
clean
too.
Finish.
Yeah. Traps the arm here. Has got to.
Boonder builds a base. Again, he's sitting there with his head on the mat. We got to get our hips down and got to get our head up. He's doing a good job of looking at the pressure, but he's got to move now. Morales gets him back flat. We got to get back to building the base.
Yep. Yeah, Braden, see if he can't get his hips back under him here, get his butt up.
30 seconds left in the period.
Just a great crowd here on the home side.
Yeah, stands are pretty full.
I mean, I was looking down. There's people standing in the doorway trying to find seats.
Morales does get the turn.
See if Braden can fight this off. Short time here in the period.
They must have heard that Coach Postman wasn't announcing, so they all came finally.
Hey, now.
Just with 1 second to go in the first period. Angel Morales from Boyden-Hull Rock Valley will be the winner by fall.
I had to get one jab in at
Yeah, well, I mean,
there watching from home.
Yeah, that's a given. That is a given.
If he's smart, he's listening with the volume off. You know.
I mean, I do it to you all the time when you text me about watching a basketball game or something. So
now on to our fourth JV match of the night. Bo Lupkis, Central Line George Little Rock, and Marco Rodriguez of CLGLR. Shot attempt by Rodriguez.
what weight class is this? What's Bo wrestling at now?
150.
150, okay. A real tall 150.
Yes, takes after his father.
Yes, that is 100% true.
Not after his uncle.
Oh, locked hands.
Yep, so free move is, you hear the coaches yelling, free move.
Yep.
So Rodriguez had the 3 takedown. Okay, well then he touched his hands on top. When you are in control and in the top position, your hands cannot touch. All right, and so then that's what they do is they don't stop the match right away. They wait until a good break in the action, because if Bo were to go on and score there in that situation or get a reversal, then they would just let it continue on. So 3-1. Bo with a quick stand up.
See if he can't
push
get
on
his,
the thighs.
Yep.
He's got to push on the thighs.
There we go.
Gets
Work
a
behind.
reversal.
It's a reversal out of that.
And
yeah,
we get
there we go. Another reversal.
So we just traded 4 reversals there.
I see your 2
tied up at 5-5.
You know, through all that action, we got 5-5.
Oh, Bo just needs to stay high. Oh.
We got a lot going on here. But Bo's going to end up on top looking for the
chest
pin.
to chest here. See if he can secure the fall.
He's got to get his head up. And he gets the fall.
Bo Lupkis, your winner tonight by fall.
I tell you what, the Lions, they're showing out tonight here on the JV matches for the most part. Kind of impressive.
Next up on the mat, Will Lupkis and Carson Cannigator.
Will, also a freshman.
Also a
Yes.
freshman, even taller than Bo.
Taller than Bo, and also my nephew.
Yep. And also does not take after you in terms of height.
No. No, just glad to see that my brothers and nephews got the height and
That's right.
just
Yeah.
decided to miss me.
And your kids.
Yeah, and my kids.
There's still hope. They're young.
Yeah. Renly stands
That's
a
true,
chance.
No, she don't.
I mean, if it makes it feel any better, Coach, we always do say the height comes from the mom side of the family.
Well,
Well, so that's why they're screwed. then.
among other reasons.
Well, here we go. Minute 45, 0-0, both getting after it. A lot of hand fighting, a lot of pushing.
Yeah, Carson Canigator here at 175 pounds, a junior for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Shot attempt by
Will.
Will.
Let's see if he
It's got
can
to put a
reach up the
half.
Oh. Oh. Injury time, blood time here, Rock Valley wrestler. Minute 27 to go here in the first period. Will Lupkus with the 3-0 lead.
We're going to take this moment to remind everyone, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and X to keep up on all the latest news. So as we said earlier, if you're just tuning in, we do have this JV match and then one more JV match, and then we'll get going with our varsity girls duel. In between the girls and boys varsity duels, we will have our Lions Den and our junior high recognition.
Always a good night to see the
Big night for the
program.
ice cream machine.
Big night for the ice cream machine. Almost as big as the Lions Den Booster Club tournament, wrestling tournament day when they made like 390 ice creams that night.
Well, they better get ready for it because it's coming again this Saturday.
Yeah.
Lions Den Home Wrestling Tournament Saturday.
You think there'll be enough, the same numbers as the Christmas break one, or is
I'm
it going to
not
be a
sure.
little bit
Maybe
smaller?
a little
It's
bit
a little
smaller.
bit, yeah. It's always a little smaller.
Yep, a little bit smaller. The Christmas one
Still.
was very large. But here we go. Minute left. Will still has that 3-0 lead. He's actually got a lot of pressure on top. He's got to be careful here. He's got
looking for
the cradle. Long limbed, so it's a good move for him.
So roll
Oh,
through
he
here.
rolls through.
Did lose the leg, but maintained control.
He's still got that butcher there, so
Yeah.
he's got to keep that. He's looking for the cradle again. Get hip to
Working
hip.
cross face and roll through again. See if he can get that knee in the side. Oh, he did let go
Get
of
your
the
hip up.
Yep.
Get your hip up.
Get back up there. Kind of suck him back here. Look for the fall.
Settle in. 18 seconds.
Trying to scoop the head and shoulder here. 8 seconds to go.
Close. He's not going to. I don't think he's going to quite get it.
He's circling the head here. There it is.
He does get it. 1
1
second left in the period.
Winner by fall again tonight. Will Lupkus for Central Lyon, George Little Rock.
And brings us to our last JV of the match. Heavyweight. Dylan Mulder of CLGLR and Luis Vasquez of Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Good to see that all three senior boys tonight will get a match, as this is Dylan. Dylan is a senior.
Stuck with the program. Just one of those kids you like to see to stay with the program.
Yep, it's good to see old Mulder out there. Again, he's got to get his head on the same side as that tie. It was that Russian tie.
Yep.
Again, a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. A lot of these heavyweights, you won't see them go down on the
Take
legs.
too many shots.
No, but a lot of your action comes from up top, moving that arm, getting that tie.
Like you said, that key is keeping your head on the side and working your ties. Waiting for that, you feel that pressure from the opponent and just, work your slide by or snap there.
Yeah, get heavy, get them leaning one way or the other. And
looking for an inside trip here, looks like.
Again, Mulder's doing a really good job on that tie, but he's got to get his head on the same side as that. Got to get his head on the same. Got to get his head on the same side and go just to a high single, just a little what we call like just a high ho, right? Where it's a single, but it's really
almost
up
at the
high.
hip. Yeah.
Yep. 25 seconds left in the first period.
Short time here in the first period. That'll do it for the first period.
0-0. Green's choice. Green's going to defer. Red will go neutral. So here we are, back up on our feet. See if one of these guys can get a shot attempt off now.
Oh, there's
and
your
Mulder
kind of
does right away.
All right off the whistle, but just kind of
well defended by Vasquez.
Just got heavy, and
Vasquez looking for the front head, go behind, and
Will
gets it.
3. Mulder with the escape there.
It's the 1, 3-1, minute 30 left.
Both guys just hand fighting here.
So Bo was at 150. Yep. Will was at 165.
Correct.
And this is heavyweight here.
Yep.
I weighed in Max, who's an 8th grader.
Yep.
Weighed 175.
Max would be Bo's brother.
Yeah, about 25 pounds heavier than Bo.
He is not his growth spurt
Yeah,
yet,
not
though.
as tall either. Saying a few good years to come, hopefully, for the CLGLR program.
Yeah, we have a lot of middle school wrestlers out. We have 27 middle school wrestlers out, and it's a really good group. I've been really impressed with them.
And, you know, we're only open in 3 weight classes.
Yeah.
On the boys' side.
So, but do we have a kid walking the high school under 120?
Not many. Not many. I would say probably less than a handful, that's for sure. And it's not like we've got a 106-pounder. You're right. I mean, we don't have a 106-pounder walking the halls that should be out. We just we don't have any of those kids in the school right now.
Now I was talking with Coach Eben about this. We have a very big freshman class.
Yep.
I really feel a lot of these middle schoolers are going to stay in the wrestling program, and we have a very talented and very big 6th grade group coming in next year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, when you look at when our current freshmen are going to be seniors, we are going to have 40-plus kids in the wrestling room.
If they are, do you see a good percentage of kids stay through middle school?
Yes, out of those 27, I really think 23, 24 of them will end up wrestling in high school. So
really, the only conflict is basketball because of the shared season in high school.
But you know, like looking through the lineups of all the wrestling and looking through all the wrestling is a family sport.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, you said that for years.
Like you just see the same families consistently out on the wrestling mat, you know, and a lot of those families now are starting to get to the middle school. You know, like we just kind of went through our little bit of a wave where our junior senior numbers are really, really low for wrestling, unfortunately, and now it's just kind of back on the way up. So.
And that's definitely not unique only to Central Lyon. You see a lot of these schools that we wrestle year in, year out, where you're seeing the names that are, you know, familiar even from when we were in high school. You know, to where, like you said, they're having kids that are now in middle school and high school and working their way through the programs.
Yep.
Both guys here just still hand fighting on their feet. Mulder kind of looking for that underhook here with the.
Yep, a lot of
trying to get that dual under or double under.
A lot of pummeling, a lot of guys looking for inside position. You know, Mulder's looking for that big bear hug. Takes a low single shot.
Just kind of fell flat though, and just didn't get deep. And
Yeah, I think he just got a little impatient there. Felt like he just had to move and do something. And
Short time here. Coach is telling him 12 seconds to go in the period.
Mulder takes another low single attempt.
Well defended by Vasquez. Actually get another quick, easy three here right at the end of the period.
Brings it to 9-2 at the end of the third, or at the end of the second. Or excuse me, end of the match.
That will be the final JV match of the night, which will bring us to our varsity girls duel.
We'll have our coin toss and all those sorts of things going here. So we're going to take a short break and be back with the girls duel after these words from our messages.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for my college career and beyond.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
You love our lineup of legendary Pizza Ranch pizzas. And now, get ready to love the Big Popper. Loaded with cream cheese, Italian sausage, jalapenos, sweet peppadew peppers, and a honey hot sauce drizzle. A little sweet, a little heat, and a whole lot of flavor. Try the Big Popper Pizza, along with our new Chicky Chicky Boom Boom Salad. Only for a limited time, only at Pizza Ranch.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
All right, welcome back here tonight, guys, to Rock Rapids. We will get started here shortly with our varsity girls duel. A little something fun here for our senior night. We're going to start off the night here at 100 pounds for the Lions. Looks like we're going to have Molly Konitschke. Molly will be facing Josie Barranco Gonzalez.
Molly, senior on the roster, returning state place winner last year at the girls' state wrestling tournament. She placed 8th.
Molly's currently 11-0 on the year.
She is the daughter of Coach Paul Konitschke.
And the daughter of Brooke.
Yes.
But Coach Paul Konitschke, yeah.
And it looks like they're
again, trying to switch the
Trying
season.
to switch the season back to girls here.
You can't just have 2 computers, Jeff.
I told him we talked about having 2. I don't know what happened. We
You
were
know,
going to have one logged in for girls, one logged in for boys.
Do you think it would have been different if Dwayne was here?
Yeah.
No, because we would have still been talking in between.
Well, that you see, he would have vamped long enough that we would have we would have been ready.
Maybe, although we got Joel Vist on the mic, he likes to flap his gums.
Yeah. Here we go. And we're off. 100 pounds. Molly Knichny.
Central line, George Larock and Josie Barranco Gonzalez, or Gomez, sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Molly looking to get to her offense here early.
Yeah, Molly's got a big offense. She's very talented on her feet. Got to get out of the year-to-year tie.
Yep.
Looking for a pass-by attempt. Again, you just watch Molly. She's got really
level change here.
She's got really active feet. Really moving around.
Yep. Keeping her butt to the center too. Just you
Yep.
know, owning the mat, making sure that not giving any ground. Yep.
Shoots
out
it
of bounds
off.
here. A minute and 3 go in the first period.
Nice shot attempt by Knichny.
Yep.
Finishes with a
Yep.
great
Yep.
head outside double. Finished that high C perfect. Gets the pressure on her, cuts her up on her feet. You know, I've never
Really watched girls wrestling
Well-
where that's a common thing to see.
Yeah.
But staying away from the ties, staying just outside, out in front, ear to ear, working her shots.
watching Molly again. I don't know, but she must be freakishly strong.
For 100 pounds, she
I
definitely
think
is
her
owning the
strength.
mat.
I think her strength is very deceiving. I've watched a lot of matches of Molly's, and she's very quick. She's very fast. I think she's deceitfully very strong. Pushes her off. Gets a stall call.
Yeah, 14 seconds to go here in the first period. Still with that 3-1 lead. See if she can get a quick takedown here, right
Again,
there.
very
Inside
nice.
single.
Nice high C. Finishes it clean.
Now just don't cut her.
Yep,
Leave
now
her.
she's going to keep the pressure on,
Yep.
ride her out for the rest of the period.
Yep.
And she does. Finishes out the period, 6-1 lead. Red's choice.
Red chooses top. Look for Molly to get a quick escape here. Yeah, and just for a 2-year starter here in wrestling, just been impressed seeing her grow over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Last year, 8th place at state. Shows the
Well, she puts a lot of time in.
turn. There we go. Quick escape, 4 seconds, and she's out. Looking right away to her offense here. Oh, looking for a
low single, but she
wasn't
doesn't
there,
stop
dumps.
moving.
Yep.
Good stuff. Cut her again.
10-2 with that escape.
Again, lowering levels, in and out, good movement.
Yeah, so they're all 3 takedowns are 3 different takedowns.
Yep. Oh. And there you see
That,
the strength of what I was telling you.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
Yep. And she picks up the
gets
fall.
the win by fall. Molly will improve to 12-0 on the season with that. That is going to bring us to our second match here in the girls varsity meet.
And
there we
CLGLR
are.
will have Ellie Luce.
Ellie, a junior this year for Central Line.
And
At a
Danny Carrill of Boyden-Hull Valley.
Ellie's got a record of 13 and 14. Look for her to improve to 500 here tonight. Ellie, a 3-year starter for Central Lyon George Little Rock.
She kind of found herself in a headlock situation and fell short. So Krill ended up getting the takedown.
Yeah. I believe, if I see it right, Danny Curiel was 24-9 in the year, currently ranked 6th at 100 pounds.
24-9, that's a lot of matches already.
Yeah. The girls, they start significantly
right.
before the boys,
Yep.
Ellie Luce here is 13 and 14, so that, wrestled 27 matches between tournaments, and the girls team traveled really well this year. They won that Emmitsburg tournament there. They won at West Lyon.
Yep.
They won down at Audubon, and then they coming off a conference tournament title the other night. Then they traveled up to Madison, South Dakota with the boys for that tournament where they finished runner-up. And then runner-up at a tough tournament in Brandon Valley this year as well.
Curiel getting the turn, has already earned her 4 near fall and picks up the fall.
Will be the winner by fall.
So that'll tie this duel up at 6-6.
That's going to bring us to 110 pounds tonight. For Central Lyon George Little Rock at 110, we're going to have Jada Poletsky. And for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, looks like Arianda Rosales. Jada 14 and 13 on the year. She's a 2-year starter for the program.
At 110 pounds for the Nighthawks, Arianda Rosales, and for the Lions, Jada Poletsky.
These two look like they must have met. They might have met at the conference tournament. Arianda Rosales was the runner-up at 100. What is this?
15?
110.
Ooh, good scramble.
Yeah.
Gonzalez
Jada quick to her feet, working for her hand control. But good mat return there by Rosales. Edge of the mat there. Bring them back to the center. Minute 23 to go in the period.
Quick stand-up attempt by Poletsky. Well defended by Rosales. Rosales looking for a turn. Looking for a half. Has a butcher locked up. Gets it rolled through.
Poletsky rolled through there.
No points awarded.
Yeah, see if she can work up here. Get up to her knee. Yeah, reaching for that.
Yep, you got to clear your arms off of that butcher.
Jada clears her arm here, see if she can get out front.
She's still got to clear that butcher, and she does right there.
Then just ends up back on her belly. It's tough to.
Yep. Now you gotta pressure back, build a base. Pressure back.
Doing a good job keeping her head up now to see if she can get up to her base.
Yep.
Keeping her head off the mat.
And she does there.
Up.
Wrist control, pressure back, wrist control. Don't turn into it. Go up. Again, got to clear that arm. Clear that arm off the top. Put it over your head.
End of the first period.
3-0. Rosales leads.
For Rosales.
Red's choice.
Starting to see the effects of the ice cream and the little ones around here, starting to run around a little bit.
Neutral will start the second. Again, let's see if Paletzky can get to her offense here now. Get to the good leg attacks.
Yeah, working back to the center there. Oh, another
takedown for Rosales. And then gets that butcher to the turn. Looking for the fall.
Looking for the fall here. Does have that pretty tight.
And gets it. Yeah, Rosales she's a tough wrestler.
At 120 tonight.
This would be 115.
Oh, sorry, 115. Jersey Clare and Beak. Looks like I believe Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is going to be open at 115.
So that ties the duel back up at 12s, going into 120 pounds.
For Central Line George Little Rock at 100 pounds. Looks like it's going to be Kesley Kruger. Rock Valley is going to be open at 120 pounds as well.
And it's 18-12 dual score. Brings us to 125 pounds of Avery Littlefield.
Avery Littlefield for Central Line George Little Rock at 125 pounds. And for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley,
Liza
Jansma. Avery coming off a first place finish at the conference tournament on Tuesday night.
Oh, actually, so
they're gonna open up at 125.
They are going to 130.
At 130 for Central Line George Little Rock, we're gonna have Micheline Saddam.
Mariana Naro for the Boyden-Hull Valley Nighthawks. Michelin Saddam for the Lions. Michelin, I believe, was a state qualifier last year, two-time conference champ.
Looking for the headlock.
And she finds it. And she gets it.
Will be a winner by fall. At 135 pounds. For Central Line George Little Rock, we're going to have Annan Kopp. For Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Lexi Clarenbeek for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
So Boyden-Hull Rock Valley doing a little flip-flop with Naro and Clarenbeek.
Yeah. Annan, a runner-up over at the conference wrestling tournament on Tuesday in Okoboji. Just a freshman here. Oh, good
nice.
Good defense
nice
there. Just stayed on her toes and
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff.
Yep. Runner out of bounds.
Minute 20 left. Cobb has a 3-0 lead. Quick stand up by Clarenbeek.
Oh.
And the escape, 3-1. Shot attempt by
Shot.
Clarenbeek.
Outside single there.
Well defended. Get your foot back on the mat, Ann.
Yep.
Get your foot back on the mat.
Working
Get
back.
There you go.
Yep. Wizard. Oh, just Clarenbeek working hard underneath there. Just kind of a potentially dangerous situation
With
here.
the knee. Yep. You had to watch the knee. So again, good scramble of action there. I mean, that was a really nice job by Clarenbeek. She gets up to her feet, goes right in for that shot. I mean, 57 seconds left. See if Anna can get back in on a good takedown. Front head to a cradle.
Right. Yeah, just kind of still. Yep. Now she's around back for the three. Around behind for the 3 points there. Looking for that arm.
Yep, long arm, looking for a Turk.
Yep, working
and
the
she
Turk.
gets the Turk locked up. She's got to go across to the far shoulder. Circle your hips towards her head. Circle towards her head.
Good to see some of these sequences transferring into the girls' room from the boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right there at the end of the period. She will get the 4 points for near fall.
Our boys varsity team has made their money on that move right there for the last 20 years. It's good stuff. But again, one thing that I just like, just watching Ann in here that I really, really like is it's just chain wrestling. It's one move after another. It's not just one move and stop.
Not depending on the one.
Like it's you get the takedown right away. She's looking for a long arm. Then right away she goes to a Turk, and it's very good chain wrestling. And that's
taking what she's given too.
Yeah.
She had the arm trap there in that last takedown and just kind of worked at that, and then like you said, shelf that Turk and
yeah, just a lot of really good stuff.
We're going to stay here as a time. It looks like we're back with an injury timeout there is what was going on just at home. 10-1 lead for Cop as we go into the start of the second period.
Cop's choice, she's going to go top.
Choose top here.
Hard far arm chop,
there
to the wrist control. Again, she went right back to that long arm series. So let's see if she tries to take it onto the
to the side, the opposite side of that
into
arm.
the Turk again, which she does above the knee.
Well, she's got the ankle there. Let's see if she can get the. Now she's got. Oh, it was working above the knee.
Now she flips to this side.
For
she's
a
going to go to
bar.
a bar series.
And run the. Yeah, it was legit. She's chained in there, again, looking for that bar, looking to get to the other side and run the head.
It's really good sequence wrestling. She's doing a really good job. Again, heavy chop. She goes right away on wrist control. So now I bet she probably is going to go to flipping the sides. Yep, nice job.
Light on her feet like her dad.
She's a little high. So
see if she can settle into that.
Yep, grab the wrist, scoop the head, work your way back. You got a minute left, so plenty of time. So don't get impatient.
Stretch that arm.
Yep, grab that wrist now and put that wrist on the mat. She needs to get to the other side.
There she does. She's kind of see if she can get her opposite leg out.
Yep.
There,
yeah,
there. She's kind of getting hung up and tangled up by Clarenbeek. Has secured the 4 near fall. Now she'll look and settle in for the pin here. She's got her kind of hips.
Keep circling towards the head. Keep circling towards the head. There it is. Nice job.
Winner by fall tonight, and in cop at 135 pounds.
Not sure what we have here.
So a quick little injury timeout here, but we're rolling along here, taking an opportunity to thank our sponsors. Can't thank them enough. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Foltz Insurance and Real Estate. Once again, we are in an injury timeout here. I do not have a camera that doesn't face the mat, so we don't want to, when there is an injury, we're going to just kind of break away from it here. Don't want to show that. It's nothing serious, but no matter what, just get the camera off. But remind everyone that we've got some upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Monday, January 19th, we have our girls wrestling, or JV wrestling tournament starting at 5 o'clock. Then on Thursday, January 22nd, we'll have 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus Sheldon. That's a 4:15 start from the Activity Center. And then on Friday, January 23rd, we've got basketball with West Lyon. JV and JVR boys starting at 4 in the Activity Center. JV girls at 4:30 here in the gym, and varsity girls and boys at 6 o'clock. All right. Ready to move on?
All right, at 140 pounds tonight for the Central Line George Little Rock.
Lucy Konieczny for the Lions, and Cassie Lopez for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Lucy Konieczny.
28-1 on the year. Just picked up her 100th win the other night at the conference duel.
Placed 6th last year at the state tournament. I mean, she's a hammer. Again, sister of Molly, daughter of Paul.
And Brooke.
And Brooke. She does a lot of drilling in the summer.
Yeah, some people have a garage that they use. No, not the Konieczny family. They got
wrestling mats in it.
Look for Lucy to get to her offense here. Looks like she's just kind of hand fighting.
Yep, hard snap. Looking for a front head series, I would expect from Lucy. Head in the hole, cuts the corner around, settle in for the pin.
Settle in.
And she gets it.
53 seconds in the first period. Winner by fall, Lucy Konieczny. Bringing us to 145 tonight. They're going to actually take a moment here and recognize maybe Lucy, but no.
That is Lucy's 101 career win right there. She picked up her 100th win at the Siouxland Conference Tournament.
At 145. Or actually at 140, sorry. We got Briley Benz.
Ooh, no, we do not.
That was my bad. 145. I hit the wrong button. It's Taya Metzger.
All right, Taya Man, counting on you, Jeff.
I know.
Here you're telling us all we got to do is announce and trying to.
I know. First one I messed up.
We bag on Dewey.
Again, heavy snap by Metzger.
Edge of the mat there. Well, no
points awarded.
Yep.
Good action. Way to get heavy on the head to do it in the center of the mat. There you go. Yep, right there.
Yep. Snap down. Yeah, just kind of.
Now goes to the go behind, gets the 3-point takedown.
Working on the edge of the mat here.
Gets on top, goes
Yep.
right to a butcher attempt.
Keeping those feet in. Oh, keep that 1 foot in. They did.
It's a fresh start here in the middle.
Did they?
Castellan will.
Nope, you're down.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Castellan
say.
will go down. 3-0.
Taya is the Siouxland Conference champ this year, and she's on a 10-win match streak.
Looks like she's trying to make it 11.
Yeah, looking for the fall here. Minute and 15 seconds to go in the period.
There it is. Oh.
Nope. Now she's see if she
Just
can jump to the other
readjust.
side.
Yep, just plant the wrist on the mat. Just readjust. Take your time. You got 55 seconds. Elevate, lift the head. Scoop the head. Lift it.
There she is. She's got that head. Head wrench.
There it is.
There it is. Fall. Tonight winner by fall at 145. Taya Metzger. That'll bring us to 155 pounds tonight for the Central Line George Little Rock. It's going to be Briley Benz. She will receive a fall or a forfeit tonight.
Boyden-Hull Valley is open.
Yep.
So that will be a.
That'll bring us to 170 pounds for Central Line George Little Rock. Aubrey Benz at 170 pounds. And for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, we're going to have Mariana Vasquez, fourth ranked in the state.
Returning state qualifier.
This is a rematch on the year with Vasquez winning the first one. Aubrey looking to Aubrey, a senior, just sitting outside the rankings this year. A 23-4 record.
Yeah, Aubrey has had a lot of really good wins in her career. She just needs to
chain them together.
Get this one to get her over the hump to put her in position for the postseason.
Yeah, she is I think she did finish second at the conference. No, she did not.
She got third.
Yeah, she got third. She wrestled back hard for third. Lost a tough match, I believe.
Blood time red. Got a little blood. We're going to clean it up.
Taking on their opportunity to thank our sponsors here while we're waiting for the blood time. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papick Motors, the Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Foltz Insurance and Real Estates. Coach Lupkus, we've got junior high recognition coming up here at the intermission in between these two duels. The boys' season for junior high just getting started.
Yes.
And you are one of those coaches. Tell us a little bit how that's going here while we wait for this blood time.
Yeah, our first duel is Monday. We go to Sibley on Monday, and we're ready for it. I really feel it's a very talented group. You know, this is my 13th year of coaching junior high wrestling, so I've seen a lot of groups so far.
A lot of these kids that we'll see
yeah.
tonight came through your program there.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm really excited for this group. I want to see them. I want to see them in action.
50 seconds left in the first period here. Still 0-0.
Once again, the score you see on the screen is the team score. We're not able to get the individual match score, but it is the right time in the right period.
Match score is currently 0-0. 30 seconds left. Again, neither girl's taking a real true shot attempt. Just a lot of push pulling, a lot of head snapping. I haven't really seen a real good attempt at the leg yet.
Aubrey really not wanting to, commit to tying up, but then we'll work that front head series here.
But I also haven't seen a lot out of Vasquez to do for a shot attempt though either. There's one right there at the end of the period. Green's choice. Green's going to defer. Red will go down.
Choose down.
Good strong base by Vasquez. Benz is putting a lot of pressure, doing a lot of forearm chop. There she gets it broken down.
See if she can hang on to that wrist. Now jump the other side here. Oh,
again, just keep. Oh, no way. Looks like a potentially dangerous call. I'm guessing that when Aubrey had that bar arm in, that arm must have gone
a little bit past 90 or whatever.
Yep,
yeah.
Must have gone up the back. She goes right back at it again.
Doing a good job of just.
Vasquez got a really good base, so
yeah,
nice job, Aubrey. Gets her flat.
See if she can
go back to that bar half series.
Yeah. That says just kind of flat out, arms out in front of her, trying to keep her wrist away from Aubrey.
Yep. And she gets it across the back. Now take your time.
Yeah.
Yep. Hook and ankle, scrape the face. Hook the ankle, scrape the face.
Yeah, got that
so when
elbow in her face.
Yep, scraping the face, get the elbow into her face, because then what causes that is then the backside elbow comes up and you can come around. As you see, she's got.
Yeah, just let it go there.
You got to run it hard now, girl.
Or maintain your position here. Don't give up a reversal.
Again, Vasquez she's really strong.
Yeah.
In her base, you can see that she's really hard to move. We're gonna get a stalemate
here.
call.
29 seconds to go in the second period.
Zero, 30 seconds left here in the second. One thing to note, it is Aubrey's choice to start the third.
Yep. A little quick on top here.
Aubrey goes back to that forearm chop and then comes back to a chop on this side. Again, work her flat, work her flat.
Yep. Don't give up a cheap escape here at the end of the period.
Back right into that bar.
Yep. Still reaching for that wrist, trying to keep her flat, work to the outside.
With this period going the way that it did, I'm very curious to see what Coach Jagger tells Aubrey to do here. They might go top. And they do.
Yeah,
I had a
she's
feeling
looking over at her corner.
Yep.
Coach Konitschke giving her the signal.
Coach Konitschke feels that Aubrey's chances of turning her are probably better than on her feet. You know, and Vasquez has been underneath for the last 2 minutes. So here we go. We're gonna see how tough these girls are here.
Yeah, not too often you see a full third period or 3-period match here.
Yeah.
Girls. Oh, Vasquez with the sit out there. Aubrey.
She
see if
needs
can
to
clear
go
her
up to the
leg.
shoulder or to the elbow. You know, it's a lot being underneath for 2 minutes right there trying to escape, but it's also a lot for
from
Aubrey
on the
to
top, just trying to. You're trying to move that.
You're trying to keep that pressure. So we're gonna see how much guts they got here.
Yeah, down a minute and a half to go here in the period. Still all tied up at 0.
Aubrey's got a
Run.
really tough ride. Again, like just a ton of pressure and needs to get out to the side.
Yep.
Work.
Got that half. See if she can run to the out.
There you go. There you go. Now she's off to the side. She's gonna try to get 2 hands on her one wrist to put it across the back. Again, so this is that same position as she was in earlier.
Just
Again,
got it.
Rather than rushing to get to the half on the opposite side of the head, settle in and take your time and try to work the West Point series on
That pressure of that arm behind your back just.
Yeah, and it eliminates a, you know, you think of a table, it's got 4 legs, right? You take one of them away, what happens? Right? So when you can control one like that.
Oh. 18 seconds to go here in the third period. Aubrey riding hard here just to try to look for a turn.
Time 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. OT 0-0 on her feet.
Overtime here in the 170-pound match. First period of overtime is a minute.
Don't get impatient on a bad shot.
Oh, no. Get back to your feet. 34 seconds to go here in the opening overtime period.
Again, good shot or shot attempt. Crossface. Oh no. 3 takedown. Good match. Vasquez picks up the win in overtime. 3-0. Brings us into 190 pounds.
190 pounds tonight for the Central Lyon Georgia Little Rock team. We got Kenley Cordles versus Emma DeYoung. Kenley was a conference champ and ranked 5th in the state. Emma DeYoung
placed
5th last year at state.
At the state.
Currently ranked 6th. Kenley did win by pin earlier at the West Lyon tournament this year. They sent out a
different girl.
Different girl.
This is Suter. She wrestled on Tuesday.
Okay. Not listed on the program.
Again, heavy. A lot of pressure by Kenley. Be careful there.
Kenley will get the takedown.
We are close to Lions Den time as these kids are flooding out.
They are fired up.
Again, Kenley, really tough ride on top. Looking for that breakdown.
We'll get back behind.
Suter up to her feet, cuts the corner for one escape. You know, Jeff, I looked down there and see your uncle Dan Snyder, and I thought it was Terry Van Berkham there for a second.
No. But if you look from our
then
our
I saw
vantage point,
Terry.
Yeah, they're
then you
both
see
here.
and
The Silver Fox is here, and so is my uncle. I'll have to come up with one for Dan now.
he's just wishing it was on top of his head.
3-1 after the end of one with Cordell's lead. Red's choice. Red's going to defer. Cordell's is going to go neutral. Cordell's front head to the cradle.
Well, I was going to say, looking for the
Missing-
head in the hole, but just kind of
Missing the cradle, but goes right up to the butcher. He's going to circle around the head and brings it right to the back. Looking for the pin. She gets it.
winner by fall tonight, Kenley Cordles for Central Line George Little Rock. Will bring us to 2:35.
Lights out, spotlight on.
For Central Line George Little Rock, Haley Godberson. For Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, Kaylee DeYoung. Haley was a conference champion this year.
Kaylee is currently ranked number 1 in the state.
Yes,
State runner-up last year.
DeYoung did not wrestle on Tuesday, as she was in, I believe, just cleared concussion protocol yesterday or today.
Both girls getting after it. Haley Godberson, a senior this year. Has been with the program for all 4 years. She was, coach put down that she was 0-18 as a freshman, but now to be a conference champion as a senior. Testament to just staying with the program, trusting your coaches, trusting your...
Yeah, trusting the process.
Yeah. Kayla DeYoung with the takedown. Now looking for, got that half pretty deep here. And will win by fall.
And with that win, we say congratulations, Kayla DeYoung, just picked up her 100th career win.
And a 100th career win for Kaylee DeYoung, when they will recognize her. And that wraps up the duel between the CLGLR girls.
Final team score 60-21. Central Line will improve to 10-0 in their duels this year.
So we have a little bit of recognition here for our Lions Den, and then our middle school programs will be recognized, and then we will be right back here with the boys.
Yeah, we're going to stay on the air so we can give
Okay.
these guys some air time. As soon as they're done taking pictures over here for the 100th win. Congratulations.
Middle school wrestlers touched 30
on the 100th win to Emma DeYoung. So
You need to
congratulations.
get down there with your boys there, Coach.
No.
So now we're going to recognize our Lions Den wrestlers.
Nope, let the girls.
They got to shake hands, but the Lions Den wrestlers can go out there. They just can't go in the way.
Yeah.
So 105 registered Lions Den wrestlers on the squad this year. Not sure why they're not looking at the crowd. See, this is why you need Coach Postma down there to direct. Someone's got to direct them, tell them to turn around and face the home crowd.
Yes, exactly.
It's chaos right now down there without Coach Postma.
Then Coach Postma would buy them all ice cream.
Then you would. He'd say, ice cream on me, even though they had already been, the Lions Den had already bought them ice cream, but he'd claim it was on him. But that's all right.
That's okay. He's going to buy the first round, too.
So Jordan Menning, the AD, trying to restore order down there. To let the Lions Den guys know they need to get a picture taken all together before they can leave. Now we're going to have our middle school boys and middle school girls. Someone needs to tell the girls, junior high, they need to go onto the mat as we're announcing, we're talking about them, but that's all right. Girls season's over. Their season was in the fall, when November and December. And then the boys season just started after break for junior high.
The Siouxland Conference is actually the only conference that does that, Jeff.
Really?
Yes.
Kind of interesting.
Where
personally,
the girls go before Christmas and the boys go after. And we did that to give our boys a chance to play basketball and wrestle, and give our girls a chance to wrestle and play basketball.
Yeah. And now with girls wrestling, the girls have the same opportunity.
Yep.
And it's been a good thing. I think it's really helped the programs exist, to be honest with you, in some small schools. You know, just talking about the Central Lyon girls basketball last year, 8th grade, they would not have had a team if the wrestlers were not able to participate.
Yeah.
There wasn't going to be a team. There aren't a lot of the girls that play basketball, and basically forced some of them to go out, and so they could have a team. But if it was a conflicting season, then they just wouldn't have had a team.
Yeah.
There's some good numbers out there, Coach.
Yeah. It's quite a few of them that were able to make it tonight, so that's good.
Got all the weight classes represented out there, looks like, too.
Yeah, from Oakley Kopp, who's about 90, I think he was 89 pounds, to Logan Van Briesen, who's about 225. So, yeah. And then, of course, you got both Boonders in there.
Yep.
But, yeah, no, that middle school group, good group.
Now we just need to get Oakley to get that Minnesota wrestling sweatshirt off.
Yeah, he shows up to.
Yeah, thanks,
shows
Matt.
up.
Surprised you let him wear it.
Yeah.
Well,
you make him take it off when he walks in the door, Coach.
If he walked into the wrestling room with that Minnesota sweatshirt on, that thing would be flipped inside out.
Well, we're going to take a step away here as we get ready for the boys' duel. And we're back with the Boyden-Hull Rock Valley versus Central Lyon George Little Rock boys' duel after these words from our sponsor.
You love our lineup of legendary Pizza Ranch pizzas. And now, get ready to love the Big Popper. Loaded with cream cheese, Italian sausage, jalapenos, sweet peppadew peppers, and a honey hot sauce drizzle. A little sweet, a little heat, and a whole lot of flavor. Try the Big Popper Pizza, along with our new Chicky Chicky Boom Boom Salad. Only for a limited time, only at Pizza Ranch.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit premierbank.bank. or stop by to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for my college career and beyond.
Frontier Bank's mobile app allows me to deposit checks, check my finances, and just really check my account anytime I need to.
You know all the people here. You see them around in the community all the time, and it's just nice to have someone that you can call up whenever you need.
Frontier Bank is my financial teammate for the long run.
Good. Good sportsmanship is also showing high character and accountability, doing what is right and setting a good example not only on the court but in the classroom as well.
Captains are out on the center mat here looking for the coin toss.
Coin toss to see who is odd or even to determine who shows at which weights. It's not like football where you get to hear the results of the toss.
Nope.
So I guess we'll just have to see who reports first here.
Well, first few weight classes, Rock Valley will report as we're open.
Yes.
Open for the first two. First two.
It's better than the first 5 from last year.
Yeah. Thank you to the freshman class.
And so here we go on our way.
Starting off at 100 pounds for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
106 pounds. Rylan Oxbergen will receive a forfeit for the Nighthawks at 113 pounds.
Looks like Noah Duba.
Yep.
The winner by forfeit.
And here we go into 120 pounds.
At 120 pounds for the Central Line Georgia Little Rock. It's going to be Blake losing. And for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley at 120 pounds tonight, Jesus Ayala.
Maybe we're still waiting for some sort of announcement, or there's something going on down at the head table.
Are we trying to switch from girls track
No,
wrestling?
they had to switch it already because they couldn't do those forfeits if they hadn't switched.
Blake Lucy, a freshman this year. And Jesus Ayala from Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, also a freshman.
Shot attempt by Ayala, well defended by Lucy. Again, Lucy spent 2 years in the middle school program. That's all the background he has. He's still pretty green to the sport of wrestling. Nice shot attempt by Ayala. Again, well defended by Lucy. Lucy's got to get his hip up now.
Got on his butt here. Let's see if he can get his hips back up. Or turn, or just.
And there, Ayala worked his way up the back, ended up getting the 3 takedown.
So this is actually Samuel Quavada.
Okay.
Oh.
So
according to track.
Quavada Jr. at 120 pounds.
I do know that, Coach. They weren't sure Blake was going to make weight. As this morning. So Blake must have been on a hard cut here to make that 120.
Well, Blake has wrestled 126 all year.
Yeah, I know.
So I think this is his first time probably making 20.
The last duel we had was that last week Tuesday. It was his first 120.
Okay. I know that we happened to have the soup contest at church on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see Blake participating in the voting. So. So 45 seconds left in the first period. Quavada's got a 3-0 lead. Puts in a leg, goes cross body.
Doing a good job of fighting those leg ride.
Yeah, Quavada feels really comfortable
Yeah, just
in this
kind of
situation. You know,
working that firearm and good face.
Lucy gets the escape. You know, I always say this about leg ride. As a coach, I never teach the leg ride. Why? Because I never did it, so I have no idea how to do it. But you look at Boyden-Hull Valley's coaching staff, and you got Hunter Birkenpass and you got Dallas Roseboom on staff, who were the leg riding kings back in the day, including Austin Roseboom, who was also really good in that position. So it doesn't surprise me to see Boyden-Hull Valley go to that on their offense. Oh, and Tristan Mulder's on staff too. He was pretty good. So to start the second, 3-1 in favor of Quavada. I believe Blake chose down, correct, Topper?
I think so, yeah. Blake doing a good job of fighting this off. And
Yeah, he's
Clevada's got the hat there. He just can't.
Gets his arm back underneath.
Yeah, he's got the one arm trap basically the entire sequence.
Come up to your base.
Yeah, get his head off the mat, work back to his base.
Yep.
Oh.
Clevada puts in a half.
Blake's
looking
got his
for the pin.
.50 to go here in the second period.
Come on.
Yeah, he's fighting hard.
Yep. Tough spot
Clevada
to be
trying
in.
to scoop the head and
Clevada's
pretty
got
tight.
that pretty tight. Yep.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of pushing the legs back, arching when he needs to roll through there. Yeah.
And he does fight off his back.
Does
give
off
up the
pin.
4 near fall.
Back to another sequence here, so we will be scoring more points. So
there's another 4 near fall.
Yeah. Bringing the score to 11-1. 6 seconds to go in the period.
Some more blood time.
Once again, we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Defaults Insurance and Real Estates. Remind everyone at home, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Might be the only subscription you have that doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, ain't that right?
Yeah, and you can forget about it. It still doesn't cost you anything.
And it makes it a little bit easier for you to find the event. So if you know that we've got an event going on here at the school, if you're subscribed, you can quickly find it. No matter what device you have, you're watching on, there's going to be a subscriptions section for YouTube, and you can go ahead and just go to that subscription section, and you'll find the event if we are obviously broadcasting.
Yeah.
So here we go. Start of the third period. Clevada's got an 11-1 lead. Gonna need a big move out of Blake Luzzi here. Looking to go feet to back or something big.
In on a single. Get his head out and cut the corner.
Free takedown.
Clevada will work around for the 3.
14-1.
Again, goes back to that that leg ride, and Blake tries to sit out there, but
Full Nelson by Clevada, so that'll be 1 penalty point for Luzzi.
Now, Coach Lupkus, again, I'm totally ignorant when it comes to wrestling. Is there a reason or a logic as to which way they start when they're on bottom, whether they start looking at the visitor or home side, or does it have to do with the red and green on the mat?
No, it has everything to do with the ref looking at the head table.
Okay.
For the timing.
That makes sense.
Yep, so you'll always see that the wrestlers will face away from the table and that the ref will always look towards the table.
See,
I learn something new every year I broadcast. I keep doing this for another 20, 30 years. I'm going to be, half an expert on this.
You might be.
You might just be
I
another
also might be dead,
Postma.
but
.20 seconds to go here in the third period. Corvada with that 14-2 lead.
Yep. He's looking for a turn. Would like to see Corvada to get off the hips here a little bit to get Luzi to give him a chance to pace up. He's been riding parallel for about the last 40 seconds.
End of the third period there. Corvada with the 14-2 major decision.
Well, pretty gutsy performance there by Blake Luzi. I mean, he was pretty dead on the water there a couple of times, and he fought his way back. So, again, Blake's he's a young kid, got a long ways to go yet, but he's got a lot of time to get there. So,
about
126 pounds. Colton Goberson, freshman.
126 pounds for the Nighthawks, Henry Kelly.
And then this is
Henry Kelly for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Again, Henry Kelly is also a freshman. Shot attempt by Kelly, well defended by Goberson. Another chuck by attempt by Kelly. Another one. Colton's got to get out of this underhook. I don't know why he's sitting there hanging out in that.
Yeah. Just out in front.
It's not a very good position to be in. He's got to push that elbow down and get out of that. Again, shot attempt by Kelly.
The
high C to a fireman's carry.
Settles in for the single leg.
Big finish. 3-0 Kelly.
Out on the side for a bow and arrow here and working for the cradle. Edge of the mat here, 30 seconds to go. Did get that cradle locked up.
4 near fall out of bounds. So make it 7-0, 7-0. Nighthawks jumped out to a 16-0 dual team, or dual score. Nighthawks with a pretty good dual team this year. Led by a couple talented upperclassmen.
End of the first period. Kelly leads 7-0. I did forget to tell you, too, that I got a text message from Coach Grant Engel, watching from home. Say hi to him. Loves the announcing of you two. Not so much me, but you two.
Yeah.
Coach Engel.
In the off season.
Yep.
Hanging out at home.
Probably, I bet he's got 3
Handing
kids.
out snacks.
I bet he's got 3 kids sitting on his lap right now watching the duel.
Yeah.
Or he's wrestling all 3 kids on the living room floor.
For the snacks.
Minute 30 left in the second period. Again,
Oh,
big throw by Goberson.
Oh.
No points out of that whole scramble of events.
See if he'll go back to something like that. They're both trying to.
Well, let's get inside position, Colton, and let's cross face here. Let's rather than going to an underhook, let's cross face. Let's get your hips back.
Oh yeah, he's got him.
You know, he does end up getting the takedown. There's more than one way to skin a cat, however.
Although I'm not sure he had full
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but we'll take it.
Yeah, hey.
But flat spin, flat spin.
If that had been Daryl out there, we might not have seen that.
You know, again, let's go to a crossface. Let's get out of this underhook stuff. 8-3. Kelly lead. 13 seconds left in the second. Shot attempt.
On the outside, on the edge of the mat there. Well defended by Godberson.
Going into the third period here, and it will be Red's choice.
Red will choose bottom.
Caution green. Chop attempt by Godberson. Gets him flat.
Well defended there by Godberson. Then switch temp. We'll run him out of bounds here to recenter it.
Minute 30. You got to look for a turn here, Colton. Go find a turn. Kelly right up to his feet, cuts the corner on her escape, 9-3. Hard snap. Kelly goes to a front head series, grabs the leg, looks for the cradle, brings it right on back. If he can get his hips out.
Yeah, he could get through this.
Just a lot going on here. And then Kelly settles back in, gonna look for the pin, 20 seconds left and gets it. So brings the dual score to 22-0 for Nighthawk lead over CLGLR.
Bring us to 132 pounds tonight. For Central Line, George Little Rock.
Brody Harder. For CLGLR.
132 for Boyden-Hull.
Lincoln Hake. Again, Brody Harder, another freshman in the CLGLR lineup. Lincoln Hake.
Also a freshman. Both teams pretty freshman heavy in the lower weights, which
young.
is not surprising, but cut that corner, work up the waist. Come out the back. Out the back door.
Brody's put together a pretty good little freshman campaign so far. Picked up a couple of really good wins. He's to elevate
his arm
the leg
out and get around the hips. There should be the two.
Work up.
Or the three. I'm still used to saying the two.
out of bounds.
52 seconds to go here in the first period. Bring them back to the center.
3-0 lead for Harder. Shot attempt, or chop attempt by Harder, gets him flat. Goes back to work.
.30 seconds to go here. Brody riding pretty hard here at the top, looking to set up some offense.
Yeah, he's doing a lot. He's just not getting to a pinning combination, but it doesn't mean he's not doing anything. You know, like he's in on a lot of risks, and he's just they're gonna come. Just keep working at it. Yep, put it on the shelf.
Yep.
Get the step. Again, keep at it. First period yet.
Above the knee there, trying to get that leg turked.
Yeah, ends up getting it there right there at the end. But again, just he's busy. He's doing a lot on top. He's gonna go down here. Expect a quick stand up.
Caution red here on top.
Former CLGLR wrestler Dorian Johnson tuning in. Dorian must have had such a hard day at work, he couldn't have make it over from George.
I'm sure he works hard.
Well, I'm glad he's tuning in. Harder puts the arm over the head, circling back into it. He's really just get your hips high here. Get your
Yeah, he's got got his leg kind of trapped. What he's working
keep a hold
for
of
here.
that. Keep a hold of that far ankle. Drive him over to his hip.
Oh.
There you go. There. Now
Well, now he's got to get back around.
there's the two reversal, and now get hip to hip. Now go
Looks like
straight
he's got
back. Straight back.
Cradle locked up.
Yep. Crowd him a
Or
little
roll
more
through.
if you have to. Don't hit it over your back.
Yeah.
It's too loose. And he does, and he gets it. Lucky dog. Sometimes better lucky
Traps
than
the
good.
leg, yep. I always say that. It's better be lucky than good sometimes. But
yeah.
you know, he might have felt the momentum going too.
Yeah,
and just knew
exactly.
there was a time to hit it. If not, then
So what we're talking about there is, so there's a suicide cradle, there's a near side cradle. You know, you really like to just go straight back in your cradle situations, but if that guy's crowding you really, really hard too, you know, it's good always to hit that suicide cradle, hit your back, and roll them all the way through. So Brody picks up a couple near fall points. 9-0 lead, 25 seconds left in the second period. Again, he's back right on that wrist. He's got to get him flat.
well,
Shovel
break
him
him down.
flat. There you go. Keep the pressure.
Rock Valley Wrestler doing a good job of keeping his head off the mat as best he can and working up to his base. And
Yeah. Yep, keeping a good base. Harder's choice, going to go down. Start the third. Another leg ride. Hip down hard, mule kick your foot out. You hear Coach from Beek yell, just one simple thing, just keep your knees on the mat.
yeah,
Keep your knees on the mat. Potentially dangerous.
Reset him here in the middle.
Now, expect that leg to be coming in.
you're on the bottom like that, and you know that guy's going to try to put that leg in, get those,
Yeah.
get your elbows down and just block that. All right, Brody kind of.
Coach Eben yelling, hit a changeover real quick. Get him on the other side. And he does. Yep. Okay, yep, good job. Good job. Down to 55 seconds left.
Brody with a 9-0 lead.
So he's just getting smart, not getting himself in a bad position, but he's just trying to get that wrist control and work his way up to his feet. Yep, so that's going to be a stall call on red because he's just sitting there in that double thigh pry and he's not improving at all. That's a pretty
Stall call, yeah.
pretty petty call if you ask me, but whatever. 15 seconds left. Five, four, three, two, one. Brody Harder will pick up the major decision.
For Central Lyon, George Little Rock.
Alejandro Cazares.
At 138.
Another freshman for CLGLR Lions.
And for the Nighthawks, Omar Hernandez, also a freshman at 138 pounds tonight.
Alejandro shot attempt.
In on a single leg. Let's see if he can finish it here.
He goes to a crackback. Gets his head out for a three-point takedown. Big lift, return him. There we go. Alejandro, quick takedown.
Get set here, minute 36 to go in the first period.
Hernandez, quick sit out. Back up to his feet. Knee slides up to his feet. Cuts the corner. Escape. 3-1.
Oh, kind of.
Shot attempt by Hernandez. Defended by Alejandro. We are off the mat. Fresh start. 55 seconds left in the first.
Those Lions Den wrestlers down there, Matt side, about learned why you have to pay attention. You can't,
Yeah,
can't talk to each other.
There.
Yeah. Alejandro's brother Aaron about got his big brother in his lap there. Nice shot by Hernandez. Clean finish. 3 takedown.
Cazares looking for the reversal here.
And Alejandro does get the reversal. So 5-4, Alejandro will lead this match yet. He's got to finish the period on top.
Yep.
Come
Don't
on, be
get
smart
outside like
here.
that.
Be smart. Be smart. There we go. Again, that was a really good shot by Hernandez. Really good shot, really clean finish. But then what did Alejandro do, though? He didn't sit. He immediately started moving, right? He immediately moved. Good things happen when you move. Red's choice. Red will go neutral. Jeff, can I make one small request for the next time that we have a home duel?
Sure.
I would request to get a weigh-in sheet from Coach Eben.
Okay. I will try to get that.
That'll give me an idea more of
what's going on,
of who's going where here.
When the next home duel, when we have all 6 teams here, 5 teams, or whatever it is, I'll have to get you a bunch of copies.
Put it in a 3-ring binder too, would you?
Okay.
Laminated.
I got nothing. It's not like I'm doing anything before these things, so I got plenty of time.
You got all day, don't you?
Well,
the weigh-in sheets don't happen until right before.
True.
Yeah, right after weigh-ins.
There's enough guys on that coaching staff. They could get it done too for us.
The problem with there's a lot of guys in the coaching staff, but only one of them knows how to run a copier. Garrett's an elementary teacher. They know how to run copiers.
They know how to run copiers. If there's one person, it is definitely Coach Seiler, the elementary teacher.
Headlock attempt by Hernandez.
Because don't roll through it. No.
Rolls all the way through it.
No
points. See, Alejandro made that very hard for himself because the guy has a headlock. So what did Alejandro do? He circled around the butt of the guy. Well, you got to circle in front of the guy. When you go on the butt of the guy, you load it up and you actually make it tighter for him.
One thing I've definitely learned over the last few years of doing wrestling is how technical wrestling is. I mean, there's all sorts of things just like we were talking about there, and the right way and the wrong way to move.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
game of leverage and
it's all about your hips. You got to have good strong hips, and you got to always keep your hips in really good position. Again, good job.
Good defense, and sometimes good defense is your best offense there. He hasn't really taken much of a shot, that one sloppy shot, but
Jeff, we talked about hips. Like, that's one thing. Like, when kids wrestle at a very young age, you can tell whether they're gonna be very successful in that sport because them hips are kind of something that you have figued out already at a very young age.
It's hard to teach.
Yeah.
If it's not taught first or taught well, and
I always look at it where, like, I look at my 2 kids, for example. My oldest one, he's a good solid wrestler, but my second child, my middle kid, is really good. Why? Because his hips are really good.
Yeah.
Because he's always had to wrestle the older brother, so he's always had to cheat and get his hips in good position.
Again, Cazares with a 5-4 lead here in the third period. He did choose down to start this third period.
Yeah. See if he can't get that point, just bring it to 6-4. Stall call there on the bottom. I don't like that.
That's a pretty cheap stall call.
And then he immediately, kind of chews his whistle.
Yeah, I don't know if I see that at all.
I was gonna say, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep. Keep face. Keep your elbow down. Don't go across the body. Oh.
Keep your. There you go.
There,
Settle
good.
in for the 3.
Nice job, Alejandro. Keep the Turk.
Yeah, don't let it. And if you're gonna give it up, give up the 1. Don't give up. a rolling scenario where you can get the reverse into your back. 15 seconds to go here.
Get the pin.
Looking for the pin here.
Short time. Short time.
3 seconds to go.
Got it.
With 2 seconds to go in the third period. Alejandro Cazera is the winner by fall tonight.
Nice job, Alejandro.
That'll bring us to 144 pounds tonight. For the Lions, senior Cam Jurens.
First kid in the lineup for CLGLR that's not a freshman.
And for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley, Carlos Caldera, also a senior.
Shot attempt, defended by Jurens. Another shot attempt, defended by Jurens.
They'll go out of bounds here. Bring them back to the center. I'd like to see Cam not just continuously give up.
Yeah, he's
give
got
up the center of the mat. He just his first step off the whistle is back.
Yeah, he's got to start taking ground instead of giving ground.
Yeah, and
there's a good start. Circling back on the mat.
Yep. Caldera's taking 5 shots now at least, and just well defended by Cam, but just.
Yeah, you're right. He's got to start taking ground. Hit it.
Get to it. Yeah, I was just saying, just commit to it. Drop down there. Just.
Yeah. Yep. Now get out of this underhook. Again, another shot attempt off the mat. All right, let's see if he makes that adjustment topper. Let's see if he
Coach
starts.
Eben's telling him, don't. He did the initial little jab step, but then just went straight back to. Yeah, you're going to get that call all day long when you're
bailing back.
All you're doing is just
back.
Well defended here though by Cam, but just you need to get to your offense.
Yep.
End of the period. That was the other. I think they
0-0. What's the communication? Red's choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say he showed Red as the home team there. Yeah, I was gonna say now Red's the first. Cam was gonna pick. We'll go down.
Cam will go down.
Cam work back up to his base here, get off his belly.
Not a lot going on. We really just gotta. It's 0-0, and it's almost doesn't feel like it's a 0-0 match because I just feel like it's been very well controlled on the other end. We just gotta get moving.
Caldera looking for the pin here. Does have that half in pretty deep. Yeah.
And he gets it.
Winner by fall tonight, Carlos Caldera for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. It's going to bring us to 150 pounds. For Central Line, George Rock, Gavin Benoit.
Who we got here for Boyden-Hull Valley?
They've got a couple 150 pounders on the roster. Vicente.
Take this opportunity here during the break to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Denoma Lawson and Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seaport Foltz Insurance and Real Estates.
Looks like we're ready to go here. Have not heard Diego Pablo for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley.
Diego, a junior. Gavin Benoit, a sophomore.
A lot of bounce here, minute and a half in the first period.
Blood time green.
Blood time green. We do have one more trivia for the in-house fans. Should we put it up there for them?
Yeah, let's see it.
I mean, we may not have another blood time.
Yeah. Who was the first boys wrestling coach at Central Lyon?
Larry Mickelson.
Dick
What?
Null.
Dick Null, yes. Coached for 1 year before Larry Mickelson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have probably, that was by trial of elimination one I would have thrown out first, but
All those coaches, or every name on there was a coach.
yeah. Huh.
Would not have known that, Jeff.
Yep, I looked that up today. It's on the school website in the sports archive. There's a letter written from then Superintendent Slade, who started the wrestling program.
Yep.
And talking about the history of the program.
Okay.
Speaking of Superintendent Slade, that would have been wrestling program started in
74.
Yeah,
I think ish, somewhere
sounds
around
right.
there.
Yep.
Another close call down
I was
there
gonna say,
for
Tripp and the Eben boys almost got taken
Ebens,
out.
and we got Coach Eben's youngest down there.
You got 2 Ebens, a DeGroat, and 2 Lupkuses.
By the way, just got a text. Guess who texted me and told me they knew the answer to that?
Dwayne Postman.
There you go.
The Mr.
I mean, he should. He was in high school back then.
He was teaching back then.
Well, he is right 97% of the time.
Takedown there for Pablo. looking to just stuff the head and work a half here. He's
Good. Another blood time.
I do not have any more trivia.
Okay, well then this will be our trivia here on the broadcast. So when the duel was in George, I had a trivia of what brother combination has the most career wins? Brother of two. What brother of two combinations in CLGLR history has the most career wins?
Well, there's there's a few of them that you can
Yep.
immediately go to.
Right.
Eben brothers being number one, being on that
Yeah,
list.
Scott
Jeff and
Curtis.
Jordan.
Scott and,
Jeff
you
and
have
Jordan
Jordan
Gakey.
Gakey, Scott and Curtis Eben. You want to go
Drew and Dustin. No,
Drew and Dustin DeGroat, another
Drew.
combination. You got Nate and Trent Herda
Yep.
would be another one.
A lot of those carried by Nate.
Well,
Yeah.
but they're still our
But
brothers.
it's still-
But also the Winkles.
The
Yeah.
Winkles, yep,
Austin
yep.
and Dylan
Austin,
Winkle.
Dylan, recently. Trying to think, maybe going back. You said CL and CLGLR.
Vanderwoodies, Rick and-
Vanderwoodies, yep, going way back. But you got to remember, they didn't have as many matches
No.
back then.
Jeff and his brother Jeff
Tom.
Jager.
Oh,
Oh.
Jeff and
And
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
come on, brain fart.
The other Jager.
Yep.
Yeah. You have all the Krugers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There are only two of them count though. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't collect.
But
can't
you
put
have-
them
but
all
you
in the
have-
same pot.
But you have Jerry, and then
Yep.
you got Jeff Kruger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So actually, out of all of this,
Have we guessed it?
No, because we're missing the one.
Okay.
We're missing the winning
So
is
it's actually tied. So you have Kalen and Jarrett Meyer
okay. Yeah. But
tied with
Yeah.
Scott and Curtis Even at 173.
Okay.
Okay.
Coach Postma texted in the evens, so that's going to be part of it. By the way, he says 98%, right? Not 97. He's moved up a percentage point recently.
Yeah.
And in the third period, or sorry, into the first period, 3-0. Pablo leads Van Y here.
So that was tied for first. Who would have been second? Do you remember when you looked?
I do not. Yeah, I'll have to go back and see, but it was 173 wins tied between
The Even brothers and
the Even
Winkles.
brothers and the Myers.
Oh, Meyer. Yeah.
It's a lot of wins, dudes.
Yeah. 173 combined wins between.
So here we go. Still 3-0.
Minute 15 to go in the second period. Yeah. Warning here, the Pablo from Boyden-Hull Rock Valley just kind of headbutting.
Actually got a point there.
Yeah.
Didn't he? 3-1?
Yeah. He's just kind of leading with the head and the crown of the head into the forehead and just.
Get on your offense now, Gavin. Get going. Minute left in the second. Gavin usually has a couple fireworks in the tank somewhere.
Similar to his brother Jamie always was.
Yep.
He can count for. Yeah, we never even guessed the Meester brothers, but you know.
Tom would have carried even more weight than Nate.
Yeah. They reminded me of fireworks. Matt was always good for trying to throw.
The crucifix.
Yeah.
Also, just to correct, you meant 273, not 173. 273 wins between the two.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That gave me a good idea. I'm going to try and get one for the next one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but
All right.
I got an idea for an easy
Oh,
one.
that should have been
That
two.
was 3.
He had a. I hope this back ref is coming there in the back. Fire's coming in and.
It is 3-1 still, Pablo. at the moment.
Nope. So he was looking for a throw there and just was not even. Finished this shot here. He's in deep on that leg. Looks like his head's outside. Just could not get at the end of the period there. Bring us to the third.
The 98%er also mentioned a good family, too, that we forgot about. Nate and Tim DeBoer.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of brother combinations that have won a lot of matches. Perhaps, you have Gavin out here. Gavin is the youngest of 3 Vinoys that have wrestled. Both of Gavin's older brothers have gone through our wrestling program. It's a family sport.
Gavin did choose neutral to start this third period. Trails 3-1.
He was there earlier. Let's see if he can get back to there.
Which of the Lupkus brothers had the most wins?
Brad.
Brad?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let Brad have it.
Wow, that's an easy concession there from you.
Yeah. It had to have been pretty close. Oh, he's close here. There. Oh, come on! There's 3. There's 3.
Yeah, over on his back now, getting. There's at least 2
Get your
swipes.
chest back. Get your chest back, Gavin.
And there you go, fireworks from Gavin Benoit with a pin.
Nice job. Told you, he's always good for a couple of them.
Going to bring us to 157 pounds. For Central Lyon, we'll have Cale Shipper. Boyden-Hull Rock Valley was going to send out.
By the way, that was one of my favorite walkout songs.
I didn't
Little
catch
Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay, you know what? He was talking about that the other day in caps. I was like, you don't even know. Yeah. I was like,
his dad definitely helped.
Yeah.
So for the Lions, Cale Shipper. Again, talking about brothers. Cale, first of 2 brothers that we'll see tonight. Older brother we'll see tying here down in the next couple weight classes. Cale Shipper, junior.
Vincent Hernandez out there for the Nighthawks.
Vincent Hernandez.
Sophomore, I believe.
Is a sophomore.
Okay.
Quick takedown by Shipper.
Not letting go of those wrists, just working his on bar on this near side here. Going to try to run the head. Has the far wrist. See if he can kind of scoop the head with his leg. And injury time here on the mat.
Again, we're going to cut the camera when we do have injuries, even though it's not a serious injury, but let them get some time out there without anyone looking at them from the home. I guess I don't really know why there's more people in the gym looking at them, but just to make it
a little disappointed, Jeff. There was no WWF entry music.
I let the kids choose their own music, man. I wasn't gonna force anything on them.
I mean, I thought I'd get a little glass shattering Stone Cold Steve Austin.
We did this a few years ago, and I chose
Hulk
almost all
Hogan?
the music, and it was about half was WWF entrance,
You know?
not WWE.
Yeah.
WWF.
I mean, you got to go back to the 90s.
We're going back
Attitude
90s,
era.
man.
I mean, you got to go back to Shawn Michaels and maybe a little sexy boy.
Yeah.
get it cranking.
So, there had to have been at least one of like Dugan brothers or so, whatever they were. Somebody.
Oh
had to
yeah. And then we're
Here we go. Cutting blood time. Back at it.
Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Hernandez will go down, or Hernandez is down, excuse me. There's still 1:15 left in the period. Shipper goes to work on top, gets in a
that
Turk.
leg Turk and has that wrist. And
Yep,
reach back,
grabs
scoop
the
head.
far shoulder. Settle in. Yeah, there you go. Just pin the arm down.
Yeah, as I say, don't get that.
Keep that far shoulder there.
Also, a
Point near fall
correction,
there.
wrestling started in 1972. 1974, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you to the DeYoung family.
Oh.
Potentially dangerous. Now we'll reset.
Yeah, I think if Nate would have wrestled, that would have been another one that might have been.
Oh, he could have. He was
Sherry,
good
I'm not
enough
sure if
athlete.
which one's asking us this question of the DeYoung family, but they are asking it for a trivia. Who was the first father-son combo to qualify for districts?
To qualify for districts?
Yeah, we'll have to think about that here in the last 30 seconds of this first period.
Well, I'm guessing it's got to be Greg and
I would assume so.
Greg and Justin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
7-0 here. Cale Shipper leads.
You know, really, though, you look at 1972, the wrestling program started. Dick Knoll was a coach for 1 year. Oh, he got the pin there with 1 second left. Let's go.
Been a lot of, late time pins tonight.
Yeah, we got this one on replay, too. We'll see gets a pin.
Wow. Tallies in the win column tonight are looking pretty good for the Lions.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit better than we kind of thought they would be.
But what I was saying, though, before Cale Shipper ended up getting the pin and cutting us off, but KT's entrance here. Oh, boy.
165 pounds tonight for Central Line, George Little Rock, KT, Kendrell Thomas. And for
Palma.
And Abraham Palma for Boyden-Hull, Rock Valley.
KT is senior here on senior night. But, okay, 1972 program started. There's only been, 5 head coaches? Dick Knoll for 1.
Yeah.
Larry Mickelson.
And then Dennis Smith.
Hank Grant.
Curtis Eben.
Oh, and Keith and Beek was
Keith, co-head coach.
They
so
were co-head coaches for a couple
few
of years.
Yes. Also, you were correct in the first father-son duo.
Greg and Justin. Well, good thing Greg was tough.
That's true. Even Justin was here. He'd agree. He'd just smile at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing feat to have. We're over 40, almost 45 years of the program. They only have had six coaches.
Yeah.
And one was a co-head coach and is still on staff now as an assistant coach. So,
yes.
I mean.
Well, Keith has been on staff as a wrestling coach forever. Keith ran the little kids program forever.
Yep, part of the program following
Keith's
the first state champion in the program history.
Keith has a pillar in this program that's bigger than just about anybody else's.
About once a year, you'll see that state championship match of his shared.
Yeah.
And rewatch it.
Last minute there, we had a pretty good shot attempt by KT,
here.
and it's going to bring us to 2 seconds left in the period. But KT had a pretty good shot attempt, well defended by Palma. Kind of went into a scramble position, and KT has a blast double that's as good as I've seen in a long time. It's just he's very particular about when he hits it. But usually when he does, he usually comes up with success on it.
Caution on top here.
Again, this is 165 pounds. The dual score is 28-22 in favor of the Nighthawks.
Yeah, the Lions, without those 3 opens, the Lions.
Yeah, they've been battling back here real good.
Also, the DeYoungs are watching all the way from Arizona.
Okay, Greg Cherry down in
the reach of Central Line Broadcast Network.
Well, when it snows this afternoon or tonight,
yeah,
and it gets blown all around tomorrow, I'll think of Greg and Sherry in Arizona.
And yeah, you hear the text from them. Oh yeah, we're scooping sunshine down here. I wonder if Justin's tuning in. Probably not.
1-0 KT, minute 20 left. Got up to his feet right away. Good stand up. Let's see if he can find that takedown again. Couple shot attempts, trying to get him open up, get his feet moving.
As Coach Lupka said, KT a senior, our last senior for the duel.
Okay.
For the Lions, that is.
The 98%er believes that Greg DeYoung was on the first wrestling team.
Okay.
We'll have to see.
That's got to be about right.
We'll wait for the chat to come in.
We'll have to see what Sherry confirms. Oh, shot attempt by KT. Kind of looked like he slipped there. Again, 30 seconds left.
Well, let's see this. See him work for some offense here at the end of the period. Time to score. It's now. This short time.
But be smart though with your shot. You got that 1-0 lead. You don't need to force something that's real unnecessary. It's just gonna settle in. Take it to the third.
Also, the DeYoungs did let us know it was 75 down in Arizona today.
75 in Arizona? Oh,
I will have you know, it had to have been over 20 today here.
Yeah.
The wind died down. It was a balmy 20-some degrees.
Yeah. It's not the heat, it's the humidity, though, right?
That's true. That's true.
It's a dry heat.
Yeah. That wind yesterday was brutal.
It was.
Yeah, it just kind of cut through you.
Yeah, we're about ready to get it all again tomorrow.
Palma chose down here, obviously, to start this third period.
Gets a quick escape.
Up to his feet, 1-1, minute 45. There it is. There's that shot attempt again. Front head series. Get your arm short. Get your short arm.
Cross face here.
Keep going. You're fine there. You're fine.
Settle in. Don't. It looked like he was going to try to go.
Goes for a
cow catcher, and did they give it? They awarded him the takedown there, and then the quick one escape.
So it's 4-2. KT leads now.
Yes.
Oh, in on a deep single leg
but
there. Kendrick kind of catches him flat,
but then gets another 3 takedown. I don't know if that was quite 3 either.
No, but it was quickly awarded. Now all of a sudden we're scrambling at the edge here for save the reverse. If he can keep control of the leg there will be no.
There's 40 seconds left in the period.
Out of bounds, so recenter here.
It's not neutral. KT's on top.
Hey!
KT is on top. I say the officials need to come in because he awarded the 3, and then the score is 7-2, and he's gotten 2 escapes, so he has to be on bottom.
He's down.
Yeah, I like there.
There we go. Now we got to figure it out.
A little gentle coercion from the crowd. Russell Smart here, 40 seconds to go. Yeah, don't say if you don't know,
good stand-up attempt by Palma. Looking for a reversal.
Not there quite yet. There they were.
There they give him the reversal. Just let go of it, KT.
Or hold on to it and just stall out for the next 10 seconds here. Just don't give up your back.
that one won't get the Nighthawk fans too happy.
KT with the scrappy got the win there, 7-4. Bring us to 165 tonight.
Oh, 170. We're at 175, aren't we?
The scoreboard just hasn't been.
Yeah, 175.
175 is going to be Tynan Shipper.
And Carson Hoogendorn for Boyden-Hull Valley.
Carson Hoogendorn, a senior for Boyden-Hull Rock Valley. Tynan, a junior.
Shot attempt by Hoogendorn, well defended by Shipper.
Come around for the takedown.
Shipper drops down to a single again, find a Turk.
Yeah, see if he can keep it shelved.
Yep, work your way up. Relax here, Tynan, just settle in. You got to come up, out of bounds.
Got to be one of the biggest height differences of the evening between these two.
Yeah, Hoogendorn he's a tall. Wrestling tall kids like him, it's hard though.
Chances are he's probably a leg rider, and
I mean just long limbs, and he's got a lot of leverage, and looks to be a pretty strong kid. Nothing harder on a wrestling mat than long and strong.
Just gets up to his tripod like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to break down even.
He's got a lot of leverage.
Tynan doing a good job, though, of just kind of keeping him at bay.
Yeah, yep. Tynan's he's staying in good position, he's
maintaining a top pressure, and even in that,
right there, he lost his hips.
Yeah.
He's got to get his hips back.
Will give up the reversal.
Again, goes right to the cradle. He's got to put that arm over the head.
Nine seconds to go here in the first period.
There's those leg rides that we discussed.
Far side cradle here, short time. Red's choice to start the second.
Red will defer. Shipper will go neutral. Inside position, Tynan. Get inside position. Slide by attempt by Hoogendorn. Tynan drops down to the. But just stay down on the leg.
Yeah, don't reach back.
Get his hips down.
Oh, don't want him to fall back.
It's going against all your power. Now he's got to get his chest up.
Yeah, he's trying to kind of come out the back door there. But
turned into a lot of scrambling.
All them limbs.
Yeah.
Not very easy to scramble against, too. And like you said, kind of against his pressure. And
minute left in the second. Shipper's got a 3-2 lead. This period started on her feet. Good
slide.
Takedown Hoogendorn. Shipper up to his feet, gets the one escape. 5-4, Hoogendorn lead now. 40 seconds left. Slide by attempt by Hoogendorn. Half shot attempt by Hoogendorn. 20 seconds left. Another slide by.
Like, same
Shipper.
kind of like
Shipper.
scrambling set. That should have been.
Get your
See if
head
he can
out.
get
Get
his
to the
head
same
out.
side. Get your head out. Or just lift him back. There's three.
There's 3. Two
Hold him
seconds
down.
left here. Short time.
Good little scramble there at the end of the period. Seven to 5. Shipper lead. Shipper's just going to give him the 1 point escape.
Yep.
We're going to start this period on our feet. So 7 to 6. Shot attempt by Hoogendorn. Sprawled well
Yep,
by
heavy.
Shipper. Again, work your hips back. Another shot attempt, fireman's attempt by Hoogendorn.
Well defended, just hip down into it and just kind of.
Keep going, Tynan. Keep going, Tynan.
Yeah.
Maybe go
Get
to a
around the back.
crossface. Go to.
Stay on. That was a pretty
See,
quick
so Tynan,
stalemate.
yeah, it was a quick one. But Tynan just sat over top. He's got to go underneath of that. Just go to the crossface and just. But again, those are positions that are really hard to get out of Hoogendorn's length.
Doing a good job of sprawling on these shots
Yeah,
by Hoogendorn.
but he goes to that underhook attempt, which leads Hoogendorn back into a reshot. So there will be the 3 takedown.
Minute and 10 seconds to go in the third period. 9 to 7 in favor of Hoogendorn.
Yeah, minute left. We got to get a reversal. Got to get a reversal, or we got to get an escape and get after another takedown. Shipper's got to come up to his feet. Again, Hoogendorn throws in
gets
the
that leg in. Tynan reaches back for that leg, try to see if he can't.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be there, Tynan.
Give up a tilt here. No.
Yeah.
Nope. No more than a single swipe. Short time here.
Come on. Come on. Gut check, bud. Come on.
Sit back. There you go. Oh.
Elevate the leg.
10 seconds to go.
Good match there. Hoogendorn will end up getting the win, 9 to 8. There was a locked hands there at the end of that call, or at the end of that match. So 9 to 8.
Bring us 190 pounds. For Central Line, George Lillarock, Titan Horseman. For Boyden-Hull, Rock Valley, Brock Mulder. Kind of a David and Goliath here.
Yep, Brock Mulder, returning state place winner.
Titan Horseman, a freshman at 190 pounds.
Mulder's the number 2 ranked wrestler, I believe.
Yeah.
In class
He
1A or 2A.
He's going after it.
He got third last year.
Mulder with a quick takedown. Titan, looking for.
Yeah, Titan needs a little time to grow into his body.
Good to see across the way. You can kind of see in the top corner. We got a little student section over on the visitor side of Central Lyon.
Oh, where the
George
pep
Little
band
Rock.
normally would be.
Yeah, it's
It's
filled
like
up.
some of the boys basketball team and the girls wrestling team up on top. Mulder with a quick pin here in the first period.
Brings us to
Heavyweights. Central Line George Little Rock. It's going to be Kale Harmon.
2:15. We're open at 2:15.
Oh, we're open at
2:15
2:15
first. Yep.
Okay.
At 215 pounds, the winner by forfeit for the Nighthawks, Gaspar Rodriguez.
So now we go on to heavyweight, where the Nighthawks have Cozen Rosaboom for Boyden-Hull Valley. And Lions will send out Kale Harmon.
And as this is our last match of the evening, I want to thank you two for helping me out tonight. Also thank Coach Shipper and Lily Jurens for helping run the in-house entertainment.
Run the lights. You know, I thought maybe we'd bust out a spotlight on a night like tonight, but didn't have a spotlight around.
We don't have one, and we looked
Not
into
in the
them.
gym, at least.
Well, we have. I mean, just not one that we can hang, so that we can figure out how to do it. We did talk about it. I'm not
Good
gonna lie
deal.
to you. You know how many times what the format of this thing changed in the last week?
I can about imagine.
About hourly in our office, it seemed like. So
Get a little spotlight up here, like a spotting scope.
Harmon, sophomore. Rosaboom, a junior. It's dual scores 43-25, so the Nighthawks have secured the dual win.
regardless of the outcome of this match, the Lions do have to feel good about how they wrestled tonight.
Yeah, there was some bright spots for sure. You know, going in, they were heavily outmatched.
Yeah.
But you know, and so yeah, there's a lot to work on. There's a lot to work on, but there's also a lot to build off of.
Young team, just looking to keep.
Yeah, for sure. You know, just they did a lot of really. You know, you look all up and down the line. Like, how many pins did we get? Like, right at the end of a period. You know, like
short time.
I should just say, like, how many points did we score at the end of a period?
Yeah.
Like those are big points. You know, like you get a takedown with 10 seconds left and you ride them out. You know that.
Yeah. Just wrestling all the way through to
the
the end of each period.
Yeah, just really wrestling through positions. I thought really well. Yeah, it was good. There's enough there. Zero. Yeah, Rosamoon went down.
Yeah. So far, a pretty typical heavyweight match.
Yeah.
Harmon giving up a little bit of weight and experience here to Rosaboom. As Rosaboom gets the escape, now leads 1-0.
Both guys just kind of hand fighting, not really
a lot of push and
wanting to
pulling,
commit to anything, just
battling for position. like to see Harmon use some of that speed and get around a corner. And,
sloppy shot. Just got to
yeah,
have that underhook.
Can't leave your elbow up.
Oh,
yeah, that's not the right way.
Still
get your hips up and scoot them, scoot them, scoot them, scoot them, scoot them, scoot them.
They did award the takedown. And back points here. Kale looking to fight off the pin. Short time here, 20 seconds.
Yeah, bad shot, or just a shot attempt by Harmon, and he left his elbow up, and Roseboom caught that cow catcher. He's got a lot of power behind that to send it over, and he does pick up the pin there with 10 seconds left. So, be a final duel score of Nighthawks 49, Lions 25.
That'll do it for tonight's duel. The Lions unable to get the win here tonight. I give you an updated duel record for both of these teams, but I'll be honest with you. Wrestling Unbound is about worthless. Nobody puts anything in.
Finishes.
No, because it's all on track.
It's all on track wrestling. Yep. So I have no idea. The Lions are, I think, 2-8. They fall to. No idea what Boyden-Hull Rock Valley is. But congratulations to the Nighthawks on their win tonight. Earlier in the evening, the Lady Lions got their win. They improved to, I believe, 10-0 or 11-0, something like that.
10-0 in their duels.
Yeah, so they're having a good season. The Lions are off this weekend. They don't wrestle again until next week, Thursday. We'll be back for another conference triangular next week, Thursday. Actually, sorry. It's a single conference duel and then just a non-conference duel over in Sibley-Ocheyedan next week for CLGLR. We'll be back on the air on Monday, January 19th. We have JV Girls Wrestling Tournaments here at 5 o'clock. Then Thursday, the 22nd, 7th and 8th grade girls basketball versus Sheldon at 4:15. And next Friday, we have basketball versus West Lyon. All levels. We'll have them all on the CL Broadcast Network. Well, guys, I want to thank you for helping me out tonight.
Absolutely, Jeff.
And, another good night of wrestling. Doesn't go the way we want it to go for the boys, but still they improved, that's all you can ask for. A very young team, as we said. The majority are freshmen.
Yep, they're pretty green.
Yeah.
They're pretty green. They're pretty raw, but they'll be okay.
Yeah, they got a lot to work with. They are about halfway through the season now as we are past Christmas break. Districts are the second weekend of February, I do believe. No sectionals anymore. About year 3 of that, I believe, something like that. Year 3, year 4. We've had just straight districts and then on to state. So Lions do go to West Lyon, I believe, for districts this year. Not positive on that, but I believe that's where they're going. Again, we'll be back on the air for wrestling for boys the second Tuesday in February. But I want to, again, thank Adam and Mitch for joining me tonight. And I want to thank our sponsors one last time for helping us bring these broadcasts to you. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Hilltop Coffee, Murphy Family Dentistry, Papic Motors, Pepsi Beverage Company, Sanford Health, and Seabird Fultz Insurance and Real Estates. That'll do it for the duels here in Rock Rapids tonight. For everyone here at Central Lyon, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.